am happy about. On to Leyton Orient, and their new loan signing Sean Brisley is determined to help the O's push on under player manager Kevin.
You're with Andy Penders on Red Card Sports Radio.
Welcome everyone, it's Sunday night. How you doing? But a sports chat on the Andy Penders Show, streaming on Red Card Live, on redcardsportsradio.com, on YouTube as well, on StarHub Channel 225. Welcome. Great to have your company on the show today. One of the greatest strikers for Singapore ever. Kyro Amry's in the house as we talk FIFA 100 Club, scoring goals, and what next for young Lions. Teammate and rising star in Singapore, Joshua Pereira, is also on the show as we talk comebacks and winning awards. The Singapore women's Waterpolo team, they're represented by Gina Ko and Yue as we talk SEA Games heartbreak. One next for the most physically demanding sports on the planet. We talk table football with the Presidente of the Singapore Table Football Association. Plus, how did Singapore fare in a recent tournament in Sydney? We round up all of the football action for you, plus a chance to win a signed Tampines shirt, if you want one. Plus a chance to win a brand new Samsung phone as well. The best tipster in the business is also on the show. Alan Bentley, he gave you a massive tip yesterday with Bastia to beat Lyon. Guess what? Bastia beat Lyon. Massive price. Well done, Al. Intern Joel is on the ones and twos. Producer Nicholas Lim is ready with the latest sports news.
Thanks, Andy. We start in golf, where number one Jordan Spieth has surged back into contention at the Singapore Open as the competition reaches its final day. The American was as far as 6 shots behind leader Song Yang Han at one point, but has since cut that lead to 2 shots. Spieth is currently joint second with China's Liang Wenchong at 10 under, with Song slightly ahead at 12 under. Turning to football, Hougang United have signed Croatian striker Stipe Plazibat. The Hajduk split youth product impressed during his trial period, scoring 3 goals and providing 2 assists in 2 friendly games. Plazibat is Hougang's 3rd foreign signing this season, along with Josef Kaplan and Fumiya Kogure. And finally, in the Australian Open's men's singles final between Novak Djokovic and Andy Murray, Djokovic has already taken the first set 6-1 in dominant fashion. The second set is currently underway at 3-all. Back to you, Andy.
Very much, Nicholas. Now, who's the new Hougang United player?
Stipe Plazibat.
Yeah, probably not, is it? Probably something else.
Yeah, they probably have some other way of pronouncing it. But I'm not Eastern European, so I wouldn't know.
No, nor am I. I think you did that spot on. Right, let's get straight to our special guest today. It's the man for the big occasion: 3 AFF Suzuki Cup titles and the Southeast Asian Games bronze medal in the trophy cabinet, along with Malaysia FA Cup, S-League Young Player of the Year, Lions Player of the Year, League People's Choice Awards winner, former Young Lions Tampines Perciba Balikpapan Lions 12-star, and now back to where it all began. It's Kyro Amry. Good to see you, bro.
Thank you.
Next to him is, but it's not as long, I'm afraid, Joshua. Josh is not as long. It's, how about this 2015 Dollah Kassim Award winner, Joshua Pereira.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it sounds good, right, buddy? Wait, welcome to the show. I just need to remind everybody about how they can win a brand new Samsung phone. It's the big Red Card Sports Radio Football Challenge, brought to you by Samsung Sports Flow. Go to their app and enter via the Red Card channel. We want your best football chant. It's the last day of entries. Okay, all you have to do is write down a football chant. You can win a brand new Samsung phone. In February, we want to know who is the most famous footballer that you've met, and you can enter via the Red Card channel on Samsung Sports Flow. The transfer window is about to slam shut. Nicola.
Indeed, it is. But Chelsea are already looking at what's going to happen in the summer. They have plans already to replace Eden Hazard with Atletico Madrid's Antoine Griezmann. The 24-year-old's contract is believed to have a £60 million buyout clause, and Atletico could be tempted to allow the Frenchman to leave if they need to fund a rebuild before their FIFA transfer ban kicks in. Elsewhere, Manchester City have emerged as the favourites to sign Everton defender John Stones, according to the Sunday Mirror. It suggested that City are planning a big summer spending spree with £50 million rated Stones, top of their list of targets. Chelsea also retain an interest, but it suggested City are now at the front of the queue. Meanwhile, Tottenham have issued a hands-off warning to Manchester United, who have been keeping a close eye on fullback Danny Rose. That's according to the Sunday People. And according to Sky Sports, Florian Thauvin has arrived in France to open talks with former club Marseille over a return on loan from Newcastle until the end of the season. Thauvin has made 18 appearances for Newcastle and scoring just once.
Thanks, Nick. Hey, can you believe that Terry Wogan's just died? I mean, I don't know if you know Terry Wogan, but 2016 is just no good for celebs this year, is it? Right, let's get straight to our guests again. Joshua, are you Josh or are you Joshua?
I'm Joshua.
And Kyro Amry, are you Kyro Amry or Amry?
Amri. I'm Amri.
Beautiful. Right, Joshua, you must pinch yourself when you're training with this guy every day, right? You must be like, what has happened in my life to be able to train with this guy here? How special is it having Amri on the team?
I mean, we watch him in the AFF and so on, so it's kind of like something to be able to train with him every day. Yeah.
It's weird, man. It must be weird because you're growing up. Oh, how old are you? 18 now? How old are you, Amri? Like 30 years of age now?
31 this year.
31.
Yeah.
See? So you're growing up watching this guy, man.
Watching him in the AFF.
Yeah. And so do you all call him Papa or Dad?
Kau abang.
So how's pre-season going, Amri? I mean, I know you're injured. Well, you're always injured, bro. What's going on now?
It's a start and stop for me. I don't know, man. Probably a lot of running, I guess. I need to pace myself as age is catching up.
So the injury at the end of last year was the hamstring injury.
Yeah.
And then pre-season comes and you've picked up another injury.
Yeah.
And what is it?
It's a calf strain, but it's a great one. Then I rested for 2 weeks. Then I started training about a week. Then I got again, man, recurrent.
This is not good. But yeah, I mean, hopefully a full recovery is on the cards. And
yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully by 1 month,
okay.
Yeah.
Which means you miss the start of the season as well, man.
Most likely, yeah.
That's no good, man.
Of course, definitely not good.
So how is so you've done the 2.4 now, Josh, have you?
I did it. I just did it yesterday.
Okay, how did it go?
It went fairly well.
Yeah.
I passed.
Did everybody pass?
Most of us passed.
Okay, who are the ones that did not pass? You don't have to name and shame. It's okay, we understand. But what time did you do it?
9:17.
Hey, well done.
Yeah.
It's good pace. And who was the fastest?
Amirul Imran.
Yeah. How fast?
9 flat.
Hey, not bad.
He did it 9 flat.
Yeah. Hey,
That's pretty fast.
That's pretty fast. Yeah. Would you prefer to do the beep test, Amri, or would you prefer to do the beep test or the run?
Not the beep test. I mean, the 2.4 better.
Yeah.
Because beep test is, tell you, it kills us.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? Yeah. So what's it like with these young boys, Amri? What's it like? I mean, and firstly, why are you there? Why are you there? You could have gone to, Malaysia? Could have gone to, I don't know, maybe back to Tampines because you like going Lions 12 Tampines, Lions 12 Tampines.
Yeah, because I've spoken to a few clubs like Tampines and Warriors. So they told me about their plans, but I'm more interested at grooming the young players or playing with the future star.
Right, that's a passion for you. So is it coaching something you want to go into after the game? After you're playing?
Yeah, definitely. I would love to coach a team one day, probably, but I have to start taking my license.
And that's tough as well, man, the license. Yeah. So when do you plan to start taking your license?
This year.
Okay.
Yeah.
National team coach, Kyro Amry.
Yeah, who knows?
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're scoring that many goals for the national team, you're a striker for the national team for so long, it's perfect. Bert Stanger, watch out, man. So what sort of experience has he already, I mean, he's injured at the moment, but what sort of experience has he already imparted on you, Joshua?
Like, I remember the first day I came to training, he took his first touch and then he finessed a shot to the top corner. It was pure class to me.
Yeah.
For me, it was yeah.
You can tell some players, you can just tell from the very first touch, can't you, whether they've got it and just how good they are.
Yeah, definitely.
So hang on, so you've been training pre-season now, but you haven't got a manager, you haven't got a coach. So who's been taking your training?
Richard Tadi and Selvaraj. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so right. Okay.
Yeah, Selvaraj.
And are they training you well? Are they good? I don't know. I'm not asking you. Are they good? Are they good sessions?
Yeah, definitely, because like they push us because we have to pass out. We have to clear our 2.4, so before we can even play. So yeah, mostly fitness out.
Right, and it's
And
tough
technical.
pre-season, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
And
really
especially
tough.
more
I hate
tough-
pre-season.
Yeah, everyone hates pre-season, right?
Yeah.
Who's the hardest working in the team, Josh? Who's the fittest?
Me.
Yeah.
No.
Are you fitter than these young guys then, Amry?
No way, no chance. Man. Yeah.
So who is the fittest at the club?
I think Faris, Is it?
Yeah.
Faris Farhan,
Okay.
Yeah.
He just runs around all day, does he? And so pre-season looks like this. You got Hougang on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Hey, Hougang looked quite good this year already. Yeah.
Yeah.
They finished bottom last year. They already look good. And then who after? Who?
Warriors.
And Warriors look good this year. I tell you, Geylang look good this year. Albrechts don't look bad this year. Home looking all right this year. What's going on? So what's the target then for Young Lions this season, Amry? What's realistically... Look, we all know you're not going to be challenging for the title, right?
Yeah.
So when you sit down and set your goals for the season, what do you say to the players, and what do the management say to you?
It will be more on development. We're not talking about the result. We're thinking of improving themselves individually. As a team. Yeah. Then of course, we try to not to finish last. Yeah.
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 And do you think you're going to get any chances to score? Huh?
Definitely when I'm around.
Who are the players that we should be looking out for? Obviously, this guy.
Yeah, him. For me, I think Faris Farhan. This small guy, I don't know, Shami, is it? Shami, and Muhaimin Suhaimi. Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're quite decent. Yeah.
And the best thing, I mean, full credit to this developmental squad. I mean, you've got these young players all growing up, and you play sort of into varsity matches as well, right? So it's a real community of players, right, that you grow up with, and hopefully you'll see a progression through to the national team.
Hopefully.
But how hard is it with your studies?
It's pretty tough because I have a lot of projects to do as well, so I have to balance both like late nights and then early mornings again to start school and then go training again. So yeah, but I'm coping just fine.
It's tough, though. Imagine doing homework, right? Going to school, studying homework. Oh yeah, professional football match. I've still got to do that.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, does school ever make you miss training?
Once in a while, yeah. Because sometimes I have tests on Saturdays and Saturday mornings. Sometimes we have training, so I have to give training a miss because tests and school comes first.
What, really? Does it?
For me, priorities.
Imagine if you got detention as well, if you were caught doing something bad and you had to miss an S League game. That would be awesomely funny. So, hey, we got a big FAS and gave us a press release on Friday saying that Young Lions have got a new sponsor for this year, and we'll find out who that is on Tuesday. So, will all the team be there for the press conference?
Don't
know.
It's just Young Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have school.
Oh, you got school. Okay, and so who's the sponsor?
No idea.
Come on.
No, go serious.
Come on.
I know. We don't know. We players don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
but okay, it can't be Adidas, can it?
Definitely not.
Definitely not Adidas. What about IKEA Young Lions? What's the best Young Lions we can think of, Nick? What's the best brand we can think of in Singapore?
Gucci.
Hey, what about your Gucci?
The Prada Young Lions. Well, why not bad?
What about your restaurant?
Oh.
Have you still got your restaurant going?
No.
All finished now?
Finished.
Oh, that's a shame. Because you could have sponsored that. Or you could sponsor it yourself, Kyro Amry Young Lions. Sounds great. All right, well, we'll go with Gucci Young Lions for the title. That's our working title, okay? On the show today, it's Gucci Young Lions, Kyro Amry and Joshua Pereira on the way. The women's water polo team, well represented by Gina Coe and Ewan. We've also got table football. Do you guys play Subbuteo? Ever heard of Subbuteo? You look at me like you're some sort of Xbox freak there, Josh. No. Like some sort of PS4, just Gen X. It's Gen Z. I'm talking to table football, you know, where you flick the Subbuteo?
No, I've never played before.
It's kids these days, man. Plenty of football happening on Red Card Sports Radio. Premier League action coming up during the week.
You're in the mix with Andy Penders on Red Card Sports Radio.
The Barclays Premier League Live.
Great opportunity, and Sunderland in front, and Jermaine Defoe has done it again.
With news, previews and live match commentary, including Tuesday's match between Sunderland and Manchester City.
It might come for Aguero! Aguero side foots home. He's got his second goal.
Watford and Chelsea.
Come for Ivanovic to try and return it. Oh, and Chelsea lead this time. Diego Costa on the near post to apply the finishing touch. Elliott stayed at home. He should have come for it. Agano goes round him and scores. Watford have taken the lead.
Hear every kick of Barclays Premier League Live.
It's a red card. And he should get 2 red cards. That's got the red card out.
Red Card Sports Radio, the best sports station in Asia.
Welcome back, everyone. It's the Andy Penders Show on Red Card Sports Radio. We're giving away a Tampines signed football shirt. I went to the unveiling yesterday, and some Geylang fans saw me buying a Tampines shirt. They were tweeting me going, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm just buying the shirt, man. Just chill, man. I'm just giving it away on my show." There you go, red card. Oh, I've got 2 of them, actually. Look, 1 red card there, but I'm only giving away 1. So look, and this is signed. Look, you've got pennant here. All you have to do is get in touch with us at Twitter at Red Card Sports and tell us 1 player from Tampines. Right? Huh? Who'd you go with?
Pennant?
Yeah, pennant. There you go. But you could stand a chance to win this.
No.
Oh dear. But you must you must miss this badge, bro. Hey? You must miss this badge, huh?
Yeah.
But what colour's this? Where's the yellow?
Yeah.
Where's the yellow?
I don't know.
Exactly. It's gone. Anyway, get in touch. You can win yourself a signed Tampines Rovers shirt. We need you to sign the ball a little bit later on, please, boys. We're with the Disney Young Lions pair of Kyro Amry and Joshua Pereira. We're just speculating as to what the Young Lions might be called next year. Canon Young Lions, Kellogg's Young Lions, Sony Young Lions, Siemens Young Lions, McDonald's Young Lions. Gillette Young Lions. Not bad. Anyway. So we're discussing the season ahead, what's coming up. We've also got a Kyro Amry quiz for Joshua. How much does he know about legendary striker Kyro Amry? Yeah. And in fact, how much does Kyro Amry know about Kyro Amry? In fact, let's play that now. 10 questions for you, Joshua. Okay?
Yep.
On this man, the legend, the goal-scoring freak. What is your nickname, Kyro? What is your nickname?
Nickname?
Yeah, what do the players call you?
Or Amri, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there when you're playing football and the fans are chanting and singing, is there a song that they have for you?
I can't remember.
No?
Yeah.
See, if I was a football player and they had a song about me, I would be singing that in my shower every day, man.
They have when my time at Indonesia, but I forgot. Yeah.
But quite catchy, man.
Yeah. They were singing after I scored.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you scored a fair few goals. You scored what? 10 goals? Yeah.
10 goals.
In like 23
matches. Yeah.
All right, we'll get on to Indonesian football. We'll also talk Malaysian football as well, because I was really lucky enough to go to the Larkin Stadium on Tuesday, and it was class. And you've been playing Lions 12, all these packed out FA Cup final. Anyway, we'll get on to that. It's the Khairul Amri quiz. We are testing centre-back, centre midfielder. What are you? Centre-back?
Both, a little bit both. Yeah.
Okay. Well, why not defensive midfielder then? There you go. It's in between. He's good though, huh?
Okay.
Oh, brilliant. Joshua Pereira, how much do you know about legendary striker Kyro Amry? Question number 1. How many goals has Amry scored for the national team?
Many, yeah.
Many is the right answer. Okay, is it 20, 28, 34, or 40?
I'll go with most, but I think it's 34.
It is 34, right?
Is it?
What do you mean, is it?
I don't know.
How do you know? If I'm an international striker, Emery, I know every single goal I've scored.
I don't know. I just score. Keep scoring.
Hey, let's go. We'll go off tangent for a tiny bit. ESPN, I saw, did a top 5 Amry goals. I was doing my research. Yeah. The top 5 Amry goals, right? Can you tell me what you remember of these? In at number 5, the AFF Suzuki Cup semi-final second leg, Singapore versus Thailand, December the 12th, 2012. Yeah. Singapore versus Thailand.
I believe the final. The first leg.
No, Singapore. Man, I've cut and copied. I've copied and pasted this. Semi-final, second leg, Singapore, Thailand.
No, Singapore, Philippines. Yeah.
Okay. All right, number 4. Let's forget that one. Probably you didn't.
Yeah.
AFF Suzuki Cup Group B, Singapore versus Laos, December the 1st, 2012. It must be great scoring that many goals and not knowing it. Number 3, AFF Suzuki Cup final, second leg, Thailand versus Singapore, February the 4th, 2007. I'm hoping you can tell me what it was like scoring these goals and what happened in these goals, Amri.
When was that?
That was 2007. Number 2, they got the Asian Cup qualifying round, Group E, Singapore versus Iraq, 2006. And then quite a scrappy goal in the AFF Tiger Cup final, first leg, Indonesia, Singapore, 2005.
Yeah. I would say, clearly remember the 2012 goal, eh?
Right.
Yeah. 2012, eh? Against Thailand, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Against Thailand. That's what I said. That's the 5th one, right?
Yeah.
But then you made your scoring debut against Iraq.
Scoring debut was against India.
Yes, spot on. Well done, correct. And then 3 months later, you're scoring in the final.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How crazy was that? How crazy a time was that?
I don't know. At the age of 19, I don't know what I'm thinking, but it was really, I don't know, out of this world, man. I want to cry, I wanted to faint, everything, man. Everything was there, yeah.
He's like a year older than you when he was doing all this, man. It's crazy, right? Well, it's the Kyro Amry quiz with Kyro Amry and Joshua Pereira. How many international caps does Amry have?
102.
How many is it?
104.
See, I got 103 here, right?
It's just I did the research for this quiz, and it's just everybody's saying different things.
Yeah.
Right?
Everyone is saying
101, 102. I know it's not 101 because I know it's at least 102. Right? So
what? So you're saying you got one more than everybody else's? Which
I don't know.
So when was this game? When was this game that we did? It was just a secret game that it plays in your head.
The last game was against Cambodia, right?
Yeah.
And the first 100 cap was.
So you're part
I can't
of.
remember.
It's okay. Well, we go with 104. I think that's pretty cool. So you're part of 12 players now to have made the 100 club. If you look at FIFA's list, by the way, you're with the likes of Lionel Messi, Ronaldo, Zidane, Cannavaro, Edwin van der Sar, Kyro Amry. It's cool, right? Right, so who are the other 11 players who have at least 100 caps for Singapore?
Okay. Fandi?
Correct.
Devili?
Correct.
Malik?
Correct.
Nazri Nazeh?
Yep. Correct.
Samad Alapiche.
Yep. Try to get him on the show.
By Sharil.
No.
By Haki Sharil.
Oh yes. Bahaki's in.
Who else?
You're the coach last year for Young Lions. ID.
Yeah, ID, Mani, Indra Shadan.
Indra Shadan, yeah.
Do I get that all right?
You got I got 3 more to get.
3 more.
Yeah. One's just signed for Geylang. Central defender.
Bennett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan Bennett. 2 more. Did you say Sharilishak? You did.
Sharisha?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
And 1 more. Old school.
Old school.
Old school.
Who?
Subramani.
I told you just now.
Oh, you did, yeah. Hey, not bad, huh?
Yeah.
Good list.
No, because at Geylang Field, when we in our training ground, the changing room, we're gonna walk past all the photos, the Centurion.
Wow.
Yeah.
How special was that against Afghanistan when you got presented the golden boots, right?
How special? I think it's like every player's dream, to reach that 100 caps. I think Joshua here should look forward to that. Try to achieve that.
Yeah, and the FAS did a nice video.
Nice video. Free air tickets. Okay.
Where to? Where did you go to?
Korea or Japan. Yeah, by Asia.
Okay. What, on holiday?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. 100 caps, free holiday. Just the tickets, though, right?
Yeah, tickets. Plus, of course, you get the.
You get the money. How much money do you get for making 100 caps?
20,000.
Wow, nice, man.
Yeah.
That's cool, right? That's so cool. Hey, well done. Congratulations. Loving it.
Thanks.
We were talking about your top 5 goals. What I should have asked was, what's your favourite national team goal?
Favorite? I can't think.
Okay, have a think about that. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
All right. And I want your best celebration as well. Like, do you practice? Yeah. What do you practice your celebration?
No, I just say a few prayers and yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I would if I was an international striker, I'd practice my celebrations, man. No? Have you ever practiced a celebration, Josh?
No.
These kids are lying to me, man. Right, it's the Kyro Amry quiz here on Red Card Sports Radio. We're with Joshua Pereira. How much does he know about? Are you skipper for this? You must tell me you're captain for the Young Lions, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. We're with so that's official, is it? Or have you just given us an exclusive?
Yeah, that's what they told me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we are with skipper Kyro Amry of the Pepsi Young Lions. We're finding out how much Joshua Pereira knows about him. Amry once played for a club overseas. Which country was it?
Indonesia.
It was, yeah. Now, you scored on your debut.
Yeah.
So how many, in front of how many?
Not many.
Oh.
Yeah. Probably 10,000.
But it's not many.
No,
That's
not many.
loads. Well, okay, well, when you played in Indonesia, what was the biggest crowd?
Okay, I played in the Tiger Cup final. That was 120,000.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Wow. A lot.
Can you hear yourself think? Can you hear the other players on the pitch talking?
No, we can't hear. We're like, playing like with deaf ears. Yeah.
Can you hear the referee's whistle?
Yeah. No. We also can't hear much because outside whistling also. Yeah. Mm.
And it must be electrifying, though. I mean, you must be so aware. 120,000.
Yeah. When I was 19, at 19, I was shaking.
And what's the most you've played in front of, Josh?
Not many.
Yeah. 120,000 people.
Yeah, Senayan Stadium.
Yeah, it just blows you away, doesn't it? So, okay, I'll get my head around 120,000 people. So, 8 months sidelined, injury again. Do you look back at your career to date? and get very frustrated with the number of injuries that you've had?
Of course, man. I think I rested probably 3 to 4 years with no football. Yeah, that's frustrating. Yeah.
Is it true that you were going to do a contract extension at, where was it, Balikpapan?
Yeah.
Persiba Balikpapan. You were going to, I said that funny. Persiba Balikpapan.
Yeah.
Right. Don't laugh at me, Josh. What are you laughing at me for? Is it true you were going to do a contract extension? They offered it to you before the match.
Yeah,
you said,
before,
well, just wait.
Yeah, wait after the match because I need to focus on the game. You see, so I told them to wait. Then unfortunately I got injured. I got ACL ruptured.
And how did that rupture? How did you do that?
I was running and I stepped into a hole. I remember. Yeah.
What, on the pitch?
Yeah, on the pitch. Then I flipped like a horse. How's it? Yeah, something. Like
Jeez. It's the Kyro Amry quiz with Joshua Pereira. How much does he know about his legendary skipper of the Zara Young Lions? Kyro Amry. I'm just going to keep going with that, by the way. Young Lions. The new sponsors are going, are you joking? Anyway, well, just tell me who it is and I'll stop guessing. I'll stop guessing if you tell me who the sponsor is.
we don't know.
We really don't know.
We really don't know.
Khairul Amri scored a free kick against then Asian champions Iraq in 2007. He then did it again in the return leg. Is that true or false?
False.
Of course it's true. This guy scores goals, man.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
2 free kicks.
Which was the better free kick? Which one was the better one?
The first one over the wall.
Sweet. It's Khairul Amri quiz on the Andy Penders Show on Red Card Sports Radio. We're with Joshua Pereira. We are testing the Mercedes Young Lions skipper as to about his career. Right. Which is the first professional club Amri played for in 2004?
Young Lions.
It is Young Lions. So who was in that team, Amri?
It was a lot, man.
Yeah.
By Sharil. Yeah. I can go on naming it. Serious.
Well, I'm interested. Yeah.
There's I think Agu was it?
Well, yeah.
Agu, Precious, Itimi. Yeah. Then Jumat Jantan was there. Who else there? A lot, man. A lot. Yeah.
And were they good times? Like, you're a bunch of young kids. Like, what, professional football.
The best time, man.
Was it?
Yeah, serious.
Like, did you seriously party a lot?
What do you mean party?
What did you go out with the boys and just? I mean, you're young kids, right?
No lah, we just hang around after training. Yeah.
And that's a real special bond, right, with those boys. And what's your best story about? I don't know, Agu or what? You must have some really good stories about that time.
What was my best story?
Like, you've been travelling away together, you've gone and play football matches together. Like, you played with Nur Alam Shah as well. You must have a Nur Alam Shah story. You must have a story, right? You must have an Alex Juric story as well, man.
No, I think the story it mainly because of I would say the way Agu and Precious Itimi talks. You know, we will make fun of it. Yeah, we say in Nigerian, you know, like they speak English like nah, we're gonna teach them. Yeah.
Oh dear! It's the Kyro Amri quiz with Kyro Amry and Joshua Pereira of the Budweiser Young Lions. Right, Amri was true or false? Amri was among the pioneer batch of NFA graduates, along with Bayaki, Kaizan, Hassan Sani, and Sharil Ishak. Is that true or false?
False. I think he's a year younger. Is he?
Yeah, my year younger.
Well, I got Chula. Nick, who wrote the quiz, going, nah, that's true.
According to something very popular known as the internet, that is true.
Hassan Sani, best goalkeeper you've ever played with?
Definitely.
No, is one Mabud?
Okay.
Lionel Lewis?
Same, right? I think They among the top,
Cheryl
top ones. Yeah.
Well, who's the best? Can't just.
No, come on.
What? I don't know.
They are my friend.
Who's the best strike partner you had?
Best strike partner was during my time at
Balikpapan. No, anywhere.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Persiba.
Right.
Yeah. This Aldo Barreto, this guy called Aldo Barreto.
Why?
He was the most highest earner in that time.
Wow. How much would he have been earning?
I don't know. It was a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's the best.
What was special about him? Where was he from then? I don't remember him.
He's from Paraguay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you had a good. I mean, you went there for long, but you had a good understanding.
Yeah. Good understanding. Then he's like, how say this Dortmund. Barrios, Lucas Barrios.
Oh, wow.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's good. Yeah.
What about your brother, lah?
My brother.
Yeah.
My brother. He's different. I think he more like Alam Shah type.
Right.
The aggressive one.
Did you have you played many? Have you played many times? It was in Nizam, right?
Yeah.
Have you played many times with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the Line 12.
Line 12. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how was that partnership? Did you scold him? You're the older brother, right? You just scold him all the time.
No, I'll tell him, not scold him, but he seems like, whenever he gets the ball, he wanted to pass to me. Yeah, it's a how say connection. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Right, it's the Andy Penders Show on Red Card Sports Radio. We are with Microsoft Young Lions. I still think it's funny, right? And I will continue doing it. Joshua Pereira and Khairul Amri. Let's get the latest. But Nick, we're like 6 minutes past the news bit.
Oh, you're still doing a quiz.
Yeah, that's true. Let's get the latest sports news with Nicholas Lim.
Thanks, Andy. We start in golf. World number 1 Jordan Spieth has surged back into contention at the Singapore Open as the competition reaches its final day. The American was as far as 6 shots behind leader Song Young Han at one point, but has since cut that lead to 2 shots. Spieth is currently joint second with China's Liang Wenchong at 10 under, with Song slightly ahead at 12 under. Turning to football, Hougang have signed Croatian striker Stipe Plazibat. The Hajduk split youth product impressed on during his trial period, scoring 3 goals and providing 2 assists in 2 friendly games. Plazibat is Hougang's 3rd foreign signing this season, along with Josef Kaplan and Fumiya Kogure. And finally, in the Australian Open men's singles final between Novak Djokovic and Andy Murray, Djokovic took the first set 6-1. He has now just taken the second set 7-5. It doesn't look like Murray has a way back into the game.
Thank you, Nicholas. We're giving away a Tampines Rovers signed shirt, although Amri really wants it. He's missing his Tampines day. Do you want to wear it? Do you want to put it on? No. All you have to do is tell us one of the players from Tampines, and you can get a signed shirt on Twitter at Red Card Sports. There's also a chance for you to win a brand new phone as well. It's the big Red Card Sports Radio Football Challenge, brought to you by Samsung Sports Flow. We want to know your best football chant. Okay, best football. What would be your football chant, Joshua? I'm trying to think of a Joshua. No, I can't do it. Joshua Pereira is really long to get into a chant, isn't it?
No chant.
No chant.
So far.
Okay. Pereira. Get involved via the Red Card Sports Radio channel on Samsung Sports Flow. The transfer window is slamming shut, which makes us laugh, right, Nick?
Yeah, and it's only a couple of days. Like, I think it's the second. It's the deadline day,
Oh,
right?
interesting. Yeah. Why is that?
Well, it's just it's weird, right? It's like, why do clubs wait to deadline day to do their work?
Exactly. I absolutely agree with you.
There's so much. A deadline day is like a big media thing. Everyone's, it's transfer deadline day. Who's gonna buy who? It's like, well, you had 1 month to buy them. Exactly. Why do you wait till the last day? My goodness, your procrastination levels are off the charts.
That's right. Dear. So what's happening then? I mean, it gives us something to talk about, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, Chelsea apparently are looking to replace Eden Hazard with Atletico Madrid star striker Antoine Griezmann in the summer. The 24-year-old Frenchman's contract is believed to have a £60 million buyout clause. Meanwhile, Manchester City have emerged as favourites to sign Everton defender John Stones. It's suggested City are planning to spend £50 million to land the Englishman. Chelsea are also interested, but it seems that City are at the front of the queue. Meanwhile, Tottenham have issued a hands-off warning to Manchester United, who have been keeping a close eye on fullback Danny Rose. That's according to the Sunday People. And according to Sky, Florent Thauvin has arrived in France to open talks with the former club Marseille over a return on loan from Newcastle until the end of the season.
Many thanks, Nicholas Lim there with the latest transfer news. It's the Andy Penders Show on Red Card Sports Radio. Delighted to say that in the studio tonight, it's the HP Young Lions superstars. Khairul Amri, skipper, Papa, Dada, and Joshua Pereira, rising football star I've got, and winner of the 2015 Dollah Kassim Award. Hey, well done.
Thank you.
I watched you get your award. So shy, so cute, man. Okay, thanks. And then you did a piece to camera. It was like, thank you very much for my award. It's good, man. How much of a surprise was that?
It was quite a shock because like they were really good players and like rising stars also among the nominees. So I was quite shocked, but in a good way. Pleasantly shocked.
So what do you win for that?
A training trip in Europe.
And where's that?
I guess in March.
Oh, okay. And where is it?
I'm not sure about it yet, but
How come all these people, they don't know what they know? Where so it must be it's England or France or
France, probably France. Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know which club yet.
Oh, if it's France, it's probably Metz then, since a few of them
I
have gone
guess
to
so.
Metz.
Yeah.
So who do we have on the show that went to Metz?
Was it Hazim? Did Hazim go to Metz or did he go to Newcastle?
No, I think he went to Metz.
I think, yeah.
So it was good, man. I mean, you just get to. Can you speak French? Just
Not
put
at
an
all.
accent on, you'll be fine. Bonjour, je m'appelle Joshua. We got one more question left in the Kyro Amry quiz. And have you been keeping track, Nick?
No, but I think he just only got one wrong, right?
Okay.
We picked false.
Kyro Amry has scored a lot of goals in the S League, but how many?
How many?
Is it 52, 65, 88, 112, or 350?
What's the first option again?
52.
52.
But why do you keep underestimating how good this guy is, man? How many is it, Amri?
I thought 54.
Mate, you've just done it right. 54. Amri reckons he's done 54 goals. Nick, the right answer is?
It's 88.
88.
I counted.
You're missing like 34 goals, bro.
No. No, it's 50, 50 plus,
What? No, I looked at all the individual seasons and then added them up.
Did you get confused with Lions 12 goals?
No. I took out a Lions 12 goals.
National
The national team was on a different table, so I didn't have to worry about the national team goals.
88.
Hey, not bad, right? You should ask for a contract renewal.
I didn't know I scored that.
That's a lot of goals, man. What's your favourite S League goal?
The one I scored against this Sporting Africa was I think 35-meter free kick. I whacked the ball curve to the top corner.
We got the team manager here with us today. He said, if you stick Amri in front of 120,000 people with a penalty to score, no problem, no pressure, no. Put a mic in front of him, he's like, what? Right, it's funny, right?
If I could just interject, right? Amri, 54, right? Is the only the goals you scored from 2004 to 2008 with the Young Lions.
Oh yeah.
And there's still the times you played with Tampines Rovers. That means you're
yeah.
12 goals away from hitting 100 goals in the S League.
Wow.
Oh,
Hey, extra bonus? Did you get a bonus for that? 100 goals in the...
I don't know. Hopefully.
Yeah. So you've been being trained by Richard Tardy, who's French, right? Do you understand him? He's okay? Language okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah?
He speaks English.
Yeah, I know he speaks English, but he's with a French accent, right? So who is the new manager?
New minute.
Yeah, who's the new coach?
No idea.
No idea.
No idea. So this is the same no idea you don't know who the sponsors are. The same no idea you don't know.
No idea.
Okay, but okay. But you must have seen him.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Because we don't know who the coach is, so how can we see him?
Have you seen someone strange loitering around?
I see a couple.
Okay, well, I'm speculating that he must be French.
Why?
Because Richard Tardy's French, and I think I think he'd be a Frenchman. The other German guy before, right? German? Austrian? German?
Jürgen, German?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Remy Gard? Arsene Wenger? What other French coaches are there? Laurent Blanc?
Could be Laurent Blanc for the BMW Young Lions. Oh dear, we're with Kyro Amry and Joshua Pereira. Great to have you on the show, guys. Thank you for coming along. Your first game of the season is against Balestier. So, God, you're going to get whipped every game, man. You're going to get whipped. Look at, and it's gone from under 23 to under 21 this year. All right, you got one star player who's always injured. Going to get whipped every single game.
No, hopefully not.
Yeah, well, hopefully not. But look at that. I went to see. I've seen a few preseason games now. These are big, tall, strong men you're playing against. You know, I guess this is where this guy's experience comes in and tells you how to. But they're big guys. They're proper men. So is it still a good idea? Is it the Young Lions is it success or is it a good thing for the national team, for the Singapore football? Or?
Good thing for the new players upcoming to experience.
Yeah. And you've let go of a few players. What, Jordan's gone and Anu's gone as well.
But we have Adli.
Yeah, Adli.
Adli played last year.
Right.
Yeah.
Adam Swandi.
Adam Swandi, yeah. He's another. So you guys would have played Lions City. You would have played Lions City Cup. You were injured, were you?
Yeah, I was injured.
So this is yours is such an amazing story, right? Double leg break in your career.
Yeah.
Tell us about the first time you break your leg.
When I was in primary 6, so it was a bit tough to come back because I was still young and I could have gone to do something else besides come back and play soccer, but yeah, I guess the passion for the sport.
What, do you remember much about the injury?
Yeah, I was true on goal, so I was on 1-on-1 with the keeper. I was playing striker back then.
Everyone starts off as striker, bro.
So I was true on goal, so I actually slotted the ball past him and then his trailing leg caught my leg. So, yeah.
Did you hear it?
No, I didn't hear it. I was really small back then, 1'5".
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. I couldn't move. I didn't feel the thing at first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't an open fracture, so I couldn't feel the thing on my leg. So
you couldn't walk. You were down.
I couldn't walk. Yeah. My leg was dangling down.
Oh, gross! I've never broken anything, right? And so I don't know, but I can imagine. And then the second time?
Oh, the second time was the first game of the COE under 18 season. So we were playing against Warriors, I think, and yeah. It was a mistake. I think I landed wrongly on my ankle, so yeah.
Broke your ankle.
Yeah.
And that's no good. And you're right, you could have done anything else, man, because...
Primary 6. I was still young. But... Because one of the reasons why I carried on was because my brother also, so he plays football, so even on my cast,
no playing.
With Kyro Amry and Joshua Pereira from the Citibank Young Lions. Still funny, right? Still funny. This joke is still funny.
You know what's the best part?
Go on.
You might be right. One of them.
Yeah. What I'm hoping is, Nick. What I'm hoping is we'll cut up the bit where I've got it spot on, and I can say that Penders, he's in the know, right? Knows everything. I don't know what the Samsung Young Lions.
Oppo Young Lions.
Oppo. Nescafe Young Lions. Let's go something with more more of a woman's brand, because that would I think that would be quite funny.
The Maybelline Young Lions.
The Nivea Young Lions. It's just amusing.
All the sponsors must be loving us. We're just name dropping all of them.
Yeah, I know, but that's okay, isn't it? Right, it's the Andy Penders Show on Red Card Sports Radio. Still to come, Gina Ko and Yuen Ung as we talk water polo in Singapore. We had the men's team on yesterday and we found out just what a mental game it is. It's one of the most physically demanding games in the world. We got them coming on the show. We've also got Table Football Presidente of Singapore. We've also got the Jurong West Subbuteo Club. We've also got the Lions Subbuteo Club as well. They've just recently been on a trip to Sydney. We find out how they did against an international class. Kyro Amry and Joshua Pereira are here at the moment. Let's talk Lions 12, bro. Let's talk Lions 12.
Okay.
You must be missing Lions 12.
Definitely, yeah. I miss the atmosphere, the fans. Oh, then the media, the newspaper, every day we can read about Lions 12. Yeah.
But do you think the Lions 12 players coming back to the S League that buzz will continue? Because you've got 5,000 to 8,000 supporters who have no club to support now. So where are they going to go? Hopefully they come Geylang Boleh, but
Yeah, but with the players separate, went to separated to different clubs. So I think about probably 1,000 will follow them. Yeah, 1,000 each in every club. Probably
right. I think they'll all go Tampines, man.
No, Jalan Besar. They will remain.
Yeah, opposite the Jalan Besar Stadium. Kind of crazy. Tampines are playing at Jurong West this year, man. The first game for Geylang is Monday night. 7:30.
But what I think, Jurong West still okay, you know.
Yeah.
That time I played at Clementi Stadium, man. It was worse.
I watched the Hougang Warriors game the other day. This is at Hougang Stadium, and even there, the pitch looked. It's okay, but it just seems to me you can't play the kind of football that you guys are very skillful athletes, right? And watching that game, and I'm seeing it just doesn't seem right. The field just doesn't feel right. It makes the ball look heavy. It just doesn't feel right. What's the best pitch you've ever played on? And does it make a difference?
I think for now in Singapore, if you're talking about best pitch, will be Geylang. We trained there. Yeah, that was best field in Singapore.
Right. Okay. But it's still the cow grass, right? Is it?
No.
It's like a carpet grass, you know.
Yeah.
Golf.
Well, that makes a big difference, right? And JBS is no good, right? The pitch is no good. You're gonna, no wonder players are getting injuries all the time, you know. And it's tough to turn on that, and the ball checks weird, doesn't it? They put spin on the ball, you don't know where it's gonna go. The rubber pellets are pumping up. You got back problems from it. It's just not good, is it?
No.
It's what do we do to fix? Where is Singapore football for you? I mean, you've been around so long now. You've seen it really when it was good. Been part of the Lions 12 is now. Where is it? Was it in a good place, a bad place? Does it? What's your? You must be very passionate about this product that you're trying to offer.
I've been saying or telling or discussing with my teammates. We have to tackle from the how I started. Where I play at 12 years old, you're gonna groom them until they reach professional. Professionally. We need to tackle the roots first. If you want to talk about the future generation, the next generation we're looking at.
So what is Sablon and what is Tardy doing? Have you with the Cubs and have you noticed a difference recently?
No. Because we just get to know them this year.
Sure. Okay. Well, 2030 World Cup, right? When I first came to Singapore in 2010. So 2030 is a realistic task, and I think a lot of developing countries, are trying to. Why can't Singapore be like the Malaysian Football League? Will be the Thai League. The Thai League's great at the moment. Vietnamese League. Any other leagues too are starting to develop. The Philippines League, the Myanmar League, the Laos League, all starting to invest and all starting to realise that, Football's the sport that bonds a community and countries. Need to take it seriously. And then ASL next year.
Okay.
ASL next year. How are you as players think? What is this like another line? What? I'm supposed to support Gaelang this year, and next year we're just going to be a feeder team for a ASL. Is it a good idea, Amri? ASL.
I don't know. For me, I think to play the Malaysia League will be good. To be back.
Yeah. That's because you have crazy crowds. But there's no reason why you can't get that atmosphere. It's just the atmosphere, right? Just the atmosphere. You want the atmosphere. That gives you another 10, 20%?
And the rivalry.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But you don't think we can get the rivalry going in Singapore?
Not much, because the rivalry is about the fans also.
Yeah, no, I get that. But as a Gaelang this year, I can see Gaelang fans here who can out-sing and out-support Hougang fans, or, Well, it's up to the clubs, right? Do something in the community, make that community become stronger, and let's bring it on. I think your team's going to be rubbish next year. I really do. But that's just a fan saying that. It's not, I'm just... But there needs to be more of that, right?
Yeah.
Have a go at Gaelang. Go on, put me down, Got an inexperienced coach, doesn't know what he's doing. All right. We are with... who are we with, Nick? Where should we go? We're with L'Oreal Young Lions, Joshua Pereira, and I will keep going. And Khairul Amri. What do I know about? Hey, time to play What a Tweet with Kyro Amry. Kyro Amry is on Twitter. You have 4,254 followers, correct?
I don't know.
Of course you don't know. You don't even know how many goals you scored in the Estate. To date, you have done 1,840 tweets.
Really?
Really. Mostly from Instagram to Twitter, but that's okay. But I've gone through your top 10 tweets over the last 3 years. And I want you to tell me what you were thinking when you did this tweet. Okay?
No.
But it's public. It's in the public domain, Amri. I want to know what you're thinking. 9th of June, 2015. Say something. I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry I couldn't get to it.
No, I was listening to
nice song.
The song.
I'm sure your followers love that, man. It's beautiful. Can you sing that for us, though? Yeah, there's some, I don't know how the song. How does the song go?
Again.
Say something. I'm giving up on you.
Say something. I'm giving up on you. Sorry that I couldn't get to you. Something like that.
Right, we're going karaoke with Kyro Amry. We should do this every week, right? It's time for karaoke with Kyro Amry. And you just ring in and just give us a song. What is your go-to karaoke song?
Sorry?
What is your go-to karaoke song? Mine is "Chasing Cars" by Snow Patrol. Yeah. You're in the karaoke. What's the first tune you put on?
John Legend, eh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
John Legend. Josh?
No, I don't do karaoke.
No. You should. 23rd of March, 2015.
Oh, the tweet again.
Yeah. I've got 10 of them. Ronaldo! ! Hashtag Hala Madrid. Are you a big Madrid fan?
Yeah. No, I follow Cristiano.
But he's been off form recently.
No.
Yeah, not scoring for a couple. Didn't really help last time. Big game today.
That's part of being a footballer.
Who's better, Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Come on.
Come on. Ronaldo better.
24th of February, 2015.
Oh, that did again.
There's 10 of them, bro. Don't keep acting so surprised when I talk about it, because I've got a few. Right. 24th of February. Fishing time.
Yeah, I love to fish.
Where can you fish in Singapore? Where?
Went to Changi, but mainly at this Pasir Ris pond.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What sort of fish do they have there?
Seabass, garupa.
Really?
Yeah. Mostly I will go with by haki.
No way.
Yeah.
Look, I think fishing. Do you know is the most is what's the word I'm looking for? The most participated sport in the world is fishing.
Really?
True. Like in England, it's crazy for it, man. You know, you go there, you set up your little tent, you get your smokes and your beer, and you get your packed lunch. Cast out, sit down, relax, talk, chat.
Because of the beer.
Perfect. And what sort of bait are you using?
Live prawn.
Live prawn.
Yeah.
Wow. So we were using maggots or boilies or anyway. We're playing I'm a Complete Tweet with Kyro Amry, 27th of September 2014 on Twitter. Any recommended salon to cut my hair around Tampines Mall? Anyone? Anyone? Thank you. Did you find it?
Yeah, I found it. Yeah.
Who is the hairdresser?
No, but not at Tampines.
Oh.
Yeah. I went to Arab Street.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I was at
Tampines Arab Street are like two different parts of the world.
I was at Tampines, then they replied, then I go.
Oh, that's brilliant. So somebody actually replied to that.
Yeah.
4th of September 2014. This is the best one. Good morning, world. Good morning, world. What sort of tweet is this?
Saying good morning.
29th of March 2014. Everything just went wrong for me tonight. 2 years ago. Everything just went wrong for me tonight. 29th of March. Being a pro footballer, eh? Sometimes comes good, sometimes not so good. And people give you 26th of February. Hey, sleepy to the max. 24th of Jan. Baby, baby, make me go loco. Baby, baby, make me go mambo. Amry, you've got 4,254 followers, man. What's this baby, baby, make me go loco, baby, baby, make me go mambo?
No, probably a song I heard. Yeah.
10th of Jan 2013. Had Nasi Lemak again. Hashtag Changi Hospital. Now, what the Nasi Lemak make you go to Changi Hospital, or were you near Changi Hospital?
No, I think I was doing, medical screening. Yeah.
So there you go. There's I'm a Complete Tweet. It's funny, right? When you look back. Are you on Twitter, Joshua?
No.
Good, because I couldn't find you. Are you on Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your Instagram account?
Joshua Pereira and underscore.
Underscore
Joshua
what?
Pereira underscore. That's all.
So, underscore what?
No, because I couldn't put my Joshua Pereira because somebody was already using it, so I just added an underscore.
That's it. Underscore. I thought it was a football player. You put your shirt number. No.
You like me?
Yeah. What are you, Kyro Amry? What? 10?
19.
Oh, 19. Yeah. Sorry, I knew that. Oh dear. Right. We are with the Audi Young Lions. Still funny. Still, Josh is still laughing at that joke.
How about the Victoria's Secret Young Lions?
Yes, boom. That's it. Let's stick with that, bro. The Victoria's Secret Young Lions, right? Hey, imagine the cheerleaders. Top of the hour. Are you guys good to stay for another 10 minutes? Yeah, we've still got plenty more to go through. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Nice. What's easier, doing radio interview or playing in front of 100,000 people?
Playing in
Yeah, exactly. Sports news, top of the hour. Here's Nick Lim.
Thanks, Andy. We start in golf. World number 1 Jordan Spieth has surged back into contention at the Singapore Open as the competition reaches its final day. The American was as far as 6 shots behind leader Song Yang Han at one point, but has since cut that lead to 2 shots. Spieth is currently joint second with China's Liang Wenchong at 10 under, with Song slightly ahead at 12 under. Turning to football, Hougang United have signed Croatian striker Stipe Plazibat. The Hajduk split youth product impressed during his trial period, scoring 3 goals and providing 2 assists in 2 friendly games. Plazibat is Hougang's 3rd foreign signing this season, along with Joseph Kaplan and Fumiya Kogure. And finally, in the Australian Open men's singles final between Novak Djokovic and Andy Murray, Djokovic took the first set 6-1. He also took the second set 7-5. He's now leading the third set 3-2. We might be looking at a straight set situation here.
Thank you very much. Who was the Hougang signing again, Nick?
I hope I'm saying Stipe Plazibat.
I think just change it every time.
Stipe.
Yeah, because you're going to get it spot on once, right? Right, welcome back to the Andy Penders Show here on Red Card Sports Radio. We are streaming live on the Red Card Live app, live on StarHub Channel 225, live on redcardsportsradio.com, live on Red Card's YouTube channel. Welcome wherever you're watching. We are with Calvin Klein's Young Lions, Joshua Pereira, still funny, and Khairul Amri. Still a chance for you to win a brand new phone. This is the last day, everybody. Go to the Samsung Sports Flow app and play the big Red Card Sports Radio Football Challenge, brought to you by Samsung Sports Flow. It's the longest competition name in the world for a reason, because we're giving away a top prize. We want your best chant that you've ever heard, or one that you'd like to make up. We'd love for you to come and sing it on the show. You can win a brand new phone. Also, we're giving away, if Amri leaves it here before he goes, a signed Tampines Rovers shirt in their traditional blue. Hey, a good deal, man. Like $30 with $5 printing. That's not bad, right? And they've also announced their season tickets. I think, is it $50? $50 for the season. No. Yeah, $50. Well, how good's that? It's good. That's what it is. So make sure you get involved. We're still talking transfer window, because it's about to slam shut on the 2nd of February. So let's get you up to speed with Nicholas Lim.
Well, it will slam shut on those people who are slow, but for the rest of them who are doing their stuff early on in the month, it won't be such a big problem. Well, Chelsea apparently are looking to replace Eden Hazard with Atletico Madrid star striker Antoine Griezmann in the summer. The 24-year-old is believed to have a £60 million buyout clause. Manchester City have emerged as the favourites to sign Everton's John Stones. It's suggested City are planning a £50 million raid for Stones. Chelsea also interested, but it's suggested City are now at the front of the queue. Meanwhile, Tottenham have issued a hands-off warning to Manchester United, who have been keeping a close eye on fullback Danny Rose. And according to Sky, Florian Thauvin has flew back to France to open talks with former club Marseille over a return on loan from Newcastle until the end of the season.
Many thanks, Nicholas Lim, there with the very latest sports news. Still to come, we're talking women's water polo, one of the toughest. You okay, bro? Okay, good. One of the toughest sports in the world. We find out what it was, the heartbreak, about what it's like to lose a Sea Games final against Thailand. But that's tough, man. And these guys are here to tell us about this emerging sport that's happening in. I say emerging. I mean, I think it's getting a lot of support at the moment. Still to come. Also, we talked to the members of the Jurong Subbuteo Club, because they've done some really cool things over in Sydney. In the meantime, we are with the Dior Young Lions skipper, confirmed skipper, right? Confirmed, armband. You have to be, man. You're like older than these guys by 12 years, right?
Yeah. Almost, huh?
You're doing almost. Yeah, he's like 19, you're 31.
Yeah.
But it must be tough, right? Being with all these young kids. I'll tell you what it must be. Annoying.
No?
Just young kids. I mean, you know what young kids are like, right?
No, but they're okay, eh?
Yeah?
They're okay.
Do you treat Amri with like total respect? Like, does he walk in, right? I can just imagine he walks in and the shutters go. Walks in like that. And everyone's like, oh.
No.
Well, because especially when you haven't got a coach either, right? So everyone must be looking to you.
No.
Okay, just checking. But he must have that air when you see him, though, Josh.
In training, like before training starts, like everybody's talking in the room. Like when Kyro Amry comes in, like when he comes in, everybody would go, like, just keep quiet, lah.
Yeah. Have you scolded anyone yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, come on, bro. You must
Not
have
yet,
done.
not yet.
No?
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet. He says not yet. That's key thing.
We're trying to find out who are the new sponsors for the Young Lions. Now that I'm not even going to say the ones, but now that courts have gone, but the boys do know, but they've not told me. They also know who the new manager is, but they haven't told me. Press conference on Tuesday. We're going to cover that, Nick.
Yes, we will be. We will be covering that. So.
Also, a big special for you on Tuesday as well, Nick.
Yeah, one of our local coaches is going to Thailand to coach.
Looking forward to that. So
Yeah.
something you can, still to come on the show, we're talking women's water polo. So if you have any questions for the girls, then that would be really, really cool. In the meantime, we're with Josh and Kyro Amry as we talk S-League for the coming season. Who's the favourites for this year then?
Must be Tampines.
Well, yeah, it must be.
Hmm.
But then, I don't know what Brunei have done. I don't know what Albrechts have done. Why are you looking at me? I'm asking you a question, bro. The Tampines are the strongest, right?
Yeah,
well, how
Tampines.
does everybody feel with Jermaine Pennant coming? The guy's earning sexy money, apparently, according to Krishna. He's earning over 40,000, up to 60,000 a month, right?
Yeah.
Well, you guys, do you start gossiping and saying, like, what? Why are we not being paid so much money?
Yeah. I think it should be fair. Eh? It should be fair. Yeah. I mean, we also footballers, you know. We are, I say, no different. We also got international players, you know, playing for the club as well. Yeah. So why not? Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
That's huge money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
No, for me, I think, you know, my point of view, I think I rather sign a striker, something like, you know, they say, Tevez or what, for that money, he gets you goals, rather than you get someone to assist.
He scored yesterday. He scored yesterday.
Who?
Pennant.
Really?
Yeah, but it was a penalty.
Sorry? Sorry?
Still, it's a penalty. It's not as if he hit it from 40 yards out.
I tell you what, Amry's still claiming goals even if they're penalties. Right? So not worth it?
For me, my view, I don't know, but...
So where should the money go then?
To buy a world-class striker.
Oh, okay. So there still should be marquee players in Singapore, is what you're saying. There's room for marquee players here, but don't sign wingers or don't sign attacking midfielders. Sign strikers.
That's my view, you know, because they have, I think, you know, almost 10 of line 12 players there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, mainly defenders. Then why not?
Did you watch the Mohan Bagan game?
No.
Against Tampines?
No.
They're unlucky, man.
Really?
Yeah, I watched it on some crazy Indian app that I saw. All right, guys, can you...
Crazy.
Well, no, it was, because now I say it's crazy. I downloaded it, I forget what it's called, but I get about 10 notifications an hour now. That's what makes it crazy. And the commentator was just beautiful, because they spelt Tampines without the S. So all you could hear from this guy was Tampines Rovers! Tampines! Oh, it's funny. That was what the commentator sounded like. Let's get your signatures on the ball, guys. Now, sorry to say, Pennant's signature is on here. Yeah. So don't smudge it. Yeah. We've almost got quite close to unveiling who the new sponsors, and it's a record deal as well, don't forget, of the Young Lions. I think we've pretty much done everything, Nick.
Yeah.
Swarovski, Cartier,
Levi's, Young Lions,
Hilton, Sheraton, Dior, Chanel, BMW, Hermes. What?
The Chanel Young Lions.
Yeah. Have we said it once? Have we said it once? What do you mean no? We haven't said it. Have we said it once?
I don't know.
Who else we got? Let's look at something a bit more obscure.
Timberland.
The Timberland is that it?
So it's Timberland.
Is that it?
No.
It's a Timberland Young Lions.
You all get free shoes. You can't use it on the pitch, but you get free shoes.
Thanks, guys. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Hey, thank you very much for coming on the show. Is there anything you want to tell us that we've not covered?
No.
Was it as bad as what you thought it would be?
No, it was great. It was fun, actually.
Fun. Yeah, it's not bad. Because, I mean, radio's a very different medium, you know. I know we've got the cameras here, but, you know, it's very different to television, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, just saying. Hey, good luck for the season.
Thank you so much.
Galang Bole.
No, come on.
What? It's my
Okay,
team, right?
alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And good luck on the opening game of the season against Balestier. Where is it? Your home games are at JBS, right?
Yeah, on Valentine's Day.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
That'd be a nice place to bring the wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come down, man. Come on down.
Good luck for the season, guys, and good luck with your development, and good luck with your studies, and then NS, and then, you know, all life ahead. And send some more players the way. Who's the funniest in your group? Who's the joker?
Atli.
Atli.
Amri Atli.
Okay, get it. Say, come on, yeah? In fact, we should give him a call. Have you got his number?
Me.
Well, I'm just wondering if he's the joker. Like, we should try and get him back somehow. If I give him a call and say that I'm a scout or something for, I don't know, West Ham or something. Do you think he'll fall for that? Time for that. We'll do that for another day. Talking of West Ham, they drew last night against a very young and inexperienced Liverpool side, who I thought performed pretty well. If you are a Liverpool fan, give us your thoughts and comments on how they performed. Don't forget you can win that signed Tampines Rovers shirt if you're writing at Red Card Sports. Big week ahead of Premier League action here on Red Card Sports Radio.
It's a red card, and he should get 2 red cards. That's got the red card out.
Red Card Sports Radio, the best sports station in Asia.
Coming soon on Barclays Premier League Live. Sunderland versus Manchester City from the Stadium of Light.
Lovely ball is Van Aanholt, tight angle, and what a lovely goal that is from Sunderland. A smash and grab, and Patrick Van Aanholt has squeezed the ball in. Here comes Delph from distance, goes for goal from distance as well. Oh, what a strike! Fabian Delph. Manchester City lead with one of their first real attacks of the game, and it's a strike from nearly 30 yards.
Watford versus Chelsea from Vicarage Road.
And Watson drives it in, near post, it's in! Watford take the lead, and Ben Watson's corner has caught out England's Joe Hart. Zuma gets it up in the air, Ivanovic picks it up, chance for John Terry! John Terry for Chelsea in the 8th minute of added time! His first goal of the season! And John Terry has saved Chelsea a point. Who else?
Manchester City versus Leicester City from the Etihad Stadium.
De Bruyne made it something. Crosses back in towards Sterling, who heads home. Manchester City get the breakthrough they want. Raheem Sterling with the goal. It's an outswinger. It's a solid header into the net. Robert Huth for Leicester City. And finally, a set piece has borne fruit. The corner by Fuchs, out-swinging and long, and Robert Huth met it with a thumping header.
Liverpool versus Sunderland from Anfield.
In towards Benteke, it's going to come down. Yes! Liverpool the level! It's Joe Allen! The substitute has done it! Joe Allen has earned Liverpool a point, surely, in one of the games of the Barclays Premier League season. And Arnold's in the penalty area. Can he finish it here? And he plays it across. And Jermaine Defoe completes his hat-trick. He is the star man once again.
Bournemouth versus Arsenal from the Vitality Stadium.
Here comes Charlie Daniels down the left-hand side. Daniels, Afobe! It just had to be! Benik Afobe, instant deed course hero, breaks his Barclays Premier League deadlock. Thus it goes towards Giroud, header won by Dummett up in the air. Giroud's going to win the second ball. It's towards Koscielny, who pokes it home for Arsenal. And it is Laurent Koscielny who breaks the deadlock.
Chelsea versus Manchester United from Stamford Bridge.
Here's William. Good cross from the right-hand side, and it's a goal out of nothing. A goal for the replacement. It's Kennedy, the Brazilian, who's got it. His first Premier League goal of the season. Memphis here for United. Shot block. Rooney! Wayne Rooney is back with a hellacious bang from the edge of the area. Goal Manchester United.
That's all coming up soon on Barclays Premier League Live from Talk Sport.
It's 3:05 in the morning, and former legendary sportscaster Andy Penders is on Red Card Sports Radio's Lunchtime 60 duties. As you can see, it's very quiet this morning. We still need to do sports news, though. Penders literally has all morning to prepare 60 seconds of script, but is leaving nothing to chance. It's a big day for the chubby frontman as he looks to implement a revolutionary new way of writing sports news. We're making a few changes today. From my time at ESPN Star Sports, I learned a number of things. I want our sports headlines now to be simple, hard-hitting, intuitive, and telling. Now, I know that's a lot of things to remember, so I just like to call them shit headlines. Penders hopes that his simple, hard-hitting, intuitive, and telling or shit headlines will take Red Card Sports Radio to the next level, and he only has hours to get his message across to new intern Joel. It's the Joel Star! Hi, Joel Joel!
Hey man, but it's been 4 weeks.
Yeah.
My name is Pratap.
Whatever. What's your sports news for this morning, please, bro?
Okay, so Manchester United beat CSKA Moscow 1-0 last night.
Headline?
Okay, I spent all morning thinking about this, and my headline is, wait for it, Manchester United beat CSKA Moscow 1-0 last night.
How is that enough?
I spent the whole morning thinking of this.
Yeah, it's been very tough implementing the system, although I think everyone is very excited, very passionate, bringing a lot of energy. And hopefully I can say to everyone at the end of the day that, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. It's finally lunchtime, and Penders is getting ready for his first take of the day. Yep, always nervous. Sometimes I can nail it on the 8th or 9th time, on a good day. Finally, after many hours, the crew can relax as Penders gets his shit on. Hi everyone, it's Lunchtime 60. It's sports news in 60 seconds. A big night in the Champions League. Manchester United had Wayne Rooney to thank for his header to beat CSKA Moscow. Real Madrid and Manchester City are both through to the last 16 of the Champions League. Elsewhere,
You're with Andy Penders on Red Card Sports Radio.
yes, Sunday night. Everyone, how you doing? It's the Andy Penders Show on Red Card Sports Radio. Wherever you're watching, welcome. Thanks for your company tonight. We've already had, this makes me laugh. What do we call them in the end? The Gap Young Lions. We're just making up Young Lions names. We'll find out on Tuesday whether we got it spot on, and then we're going to play that out like we knew before, right, Nick? We're just going to hammer it. I love it. Kyro Amry was fun. Enjoyed it. It just slowly opened up, right, Nick?
Yeah, he loosened up quite a bit by the end.
Yeah,
you could tell, he's a bit nervous. Right?
Bit nervous, yeah. Can score goals for fun.
Can't handle a microphone.
And Joshua was good. Josh, it's got a bright future, that boy.
Yeah. I mean, no, he's been being compared to Safuwan Baharudin. It's no big. It's a big deal, man. It's not a small thing.
He's got a bit of height, good in the air.
Yeah. Michel Sablon himself said,
Did he really?
Exceptional. His heading is exceptional. That's what he said.
The next coach is a Frenchman, by the way. Trust me.
All right.
We are giving away a signed Tampines Rovers shirt. Geylang Bole, but you got to do these things. Signed by every single player, and they did it really well. To be fair, the whole launch, you could buy a membership, you could buy a season ticket as well as the shirt, and we got red card printed on the back, number 7, because you can. We're giving it away. Just name us one of the players of Tampines Rovers and get in touch at Red Card Sports. Still to come, we talk Waterpolo with Gina Ko and Yuen Ung. We'll talk about that final as well, and the Sea Games, that one. That would be fun. A lot of the boys are like, "Oh, you sure you want to?" I say all the boys because I've got some very special guests in the studio. Some on debut, some making the return to the studio as well. But this time without pitch. It's hi to Dan Cockwe, Vikas, and Rudy. How are you guys?
Hi.
Now, as I've come into the studio, right, Dan's gone, "Hey, you remember me?" And right. To be fair, Dan, I see that many people, right? Because I interviewed that many people.
Yes.
You're like, and I've gone, no. And then you've gone, we used to play football together.
Yes.
Well, when was this?
Well, maybe about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was it? I don't even know what the team.
And a strong.
What was the team called?
Honestly, I have no idea what's.
Do you know what I do remember? I do remember from those days,
Mm-hmm.
the fights we had.
Yes. And I remember. You remember the German bombshell, Marcus?
Yeah.
Our defender.
Yeah, big.
Yeah. I mean, very quiet guy, but he's a killer.
Yeah, and one of the matches, I remember. I think was it Boy? We called him Boy.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Something happened. I don't know. Something always happens. Goes running off to the corner flag. Gets the corner flag.
Yes.
Goes running, starts swinging it around.
Yes,
like
I
this.
remember that. Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
Now, if you were playing with me, you would have seen the greatest goal ever scored in Singapore.
By yourself?
Yeah, by myself. The
I think
greatest
so,
goal.
yeah.
Do you,
I think it's about about 30 meters, if I'm not wrong. Plus.
Man, I am right. I don't know if you remember, but I'm still. The centre circle.
Yes.
The only reason the centre circle is there is because that's my territory.
Okay. Yeah.
I do not step outside that, but just spraying passes. Right. Goalkeeper takes a goal kick.
Yeah.
Takes the goal kick. It comes to me. I'm like, I'm gonna smack this. I'm gonna smack it. I'm in the centre circle. Left foot, boom. Top left-hand corner. But most of the teammates didn't see it because it was a goal kick. You kind of. You turn around to walk back to the centre, and
correct.
Everyone's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I just scored, man."
I mean, it was amazing. You remind me of that guy, Matthew Letizier.
Oh, yeah.
Your favorite.
He'll be very honoured to have that comparison.
Club, right? Southampton, I remember that.
Are you still playing?
Yeah, I'm still playing with veterans football.
Not so much fighting going on.
They actually, for an old guy, there's more fighting.
Why?
I guess we are a little bit more temperamental, just for the because of this desire to win every time. Yeah.
So now you guys are looking very resplendent in your
thank you.
In your football association, table football association. I asked Joshua, young kid, you posted photos with Kyro Amry and I'm like, guys, you played Subbuteo, right? Like what? I'm like, you played Subbuteo, right? No idea.
Different era, man.
Different era.
Yeah.
But Kyro Amry's not that different era, man.
He's 29?
He's 31.
31?
31.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's the only game we can beat them. Why not make it arrange one game?
Now, you've come back onto the show as well. Hang on, you're both from the Jurong club.
These guys.
And you're from the Lion.
Yeah. That's right.
SG Lions.
We are here to balance it out.
Yeah.
So, are you fierce rivals?
Sadly, we met in the semi-finals in the tournament in Australia. The target was to meet in the final, but we failed to do that.
Well, tell us about that trip. So last time we saw you, you were all gearing up, ready to go.
Yeah.
I heard that you lost one game, before you went. Who was the kid we had on?
No, I can't remember the boy's name. Yeah.
Let me see. It starts with an A. Let me see. I think his name was Anas. I think.
He was doing very well at the tournament.
Oh, so he went with you.
But he lost to me on the second round.
So what was the format, really, of the tournament? It was an international tournament that you guys all went to.
Yeah. There was 3 days. The first day was the draw, the dinner draw. The second one was the international individual open.
Individual. Yeah.
And the third day on a Sunday, it was the club team event followed by the international games.
Wow. Yeah. So how did you all perform individually?
Maybe we start with Dan.
Okay, start with Dan, how did you go?
On the whole, it was actually a disappointing outing for me. The opening group was a breeze, right? Comes to the the last 16. And unfortunately, because of the luck of the draw, I have to meet our Mr. Rudy. And we always have close games. And I lost on shots in the quarterfinals to him.
What do you mean lost on shots?
Like penalty shootout. Yeah,
It's after extra time.
After extra
Someone
time.
has to win.
Someone has to win. What a cruel way to go out, man.
Yeah, that's a Russian roulette, right?
Cockway, how'd you go?
Well, individually, like what Dan said, I wouldn't say it went as desired.
Right.
Met some good players, and I'm just glad I fell out of the individual playing the eighth. Is it?
Yeah.
Eighth ranked player of the world.
Oh, nice. Where's he from?
He's from Austria. Yeah. Got walloped in that one.
Did you?
But happily walloped. Just happy that it's still single digit.
Nice. Because?
Okay. My group games, I had one very tough opponent. Good thing I could beat him to top the group among 4 players.
Wow.
In the last 16, sadly, I had to knock out a fellow Singaporean. Played well enough to beat him. Unfortunately, in the quarters, I met the same guy who beat Kockwee. Managed to score a good goal against him, but still went down.
What was the goal?
In fact, I equalised. It was at one. He was leading 1-0. I equalised, but the second half he turned on the pressure and lost the game at the end.
Okay.
But generally okay showing. Made it to the quarterfinals, so not too bad.
So can you beat quarterfinals?
Yes.
Go on, what happened?
Overall performance above expectation. For the individual, sad to say that I actually have to knock out 2 of my fellow Singaporeans. One in the second round, Anas. You want me to repeat the name? Anas. He was, and Anas' only defeat in the Australian games for the team and the individual is only me. He wasn't defeated by anyone else.
No. So it's 2021, right? This guy.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
He's our bright spark.
He's our MVPs.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's the MVP.
He's your Raheem Sterling.
Yes. That's right.
Yes.
Quarterfinals, I met up with my fellow Singapore captain Dan Mulia. Won on shots. Then I reached the semi-finals. Same fate as Kockwee and Vikas. Met up with that same fella. Unfortunate 3-0.
And he went on to win the title.
He won the title.
Thank goodness for that. You got knocked out by the eventual
winner. Yeah.
And then third day, team event.
Yeah.
Dan, what happened?
Third day, the SG Lions, myself, Kockwee, plus 2 of our other colleagues, John and Bernard. At the group games, we had 2 other teams in our group. The first group we managed to win, and also the second group we managed to win, 4 of us. Unfortunately, again, the luck of the draw, right? We have to meet the Jurong team.
Oh no!
Yes, we have to meet the Jurong team in the semi-finals.
Long, man.
Yeah, exactly.
We tried our best to talk, but we can't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man! It's a big K-long with big cages of fish. Definitely, man.
But it was I can say that it was a friendly atmosphere that we had in the semi-final, right? And to lose to our rival club, right? Well, we feel honoured actually, right? And hopefully next time we can do much better than that.
So you guys got to the final.
Yes.
For Jurong. Yeah.
Did you win it?
Talk about that final.
What do you mean you nearly did?
Nearly.
See, what happened was that in the earlier rounds, we met the strongest team, Melbourne, in our group. We lost to them quite badly. But we won the other games and qualified for the semi-final. And when we beat SG Lions in the semis and progressed to the final, we were leading it because it's a combination of the 4 scores. And we were 1 or 2 seconds from clinching the title.
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Yeah,
2
2
seconds.
When one of them scored the goal, the game was tied because we won 1 game, we lost 1 game, and drew the other 2. So it was tied. And we lost on goals.
By one goal.
1 goal. 2 seconds to go.
Were you aware of the situation?
We were aware. In fact, 3 things happened at the same time.
What
happened was
drama.
that it was big drama when one of them scored that equalizing goal. 2 of the other games we had shots on target. We took a shot, one was saved, the other one hit the crossbar. All it took, if one of those had gone in, we would have been champions.
So there are 3 games taking place at the same
4
time.
games.
4 games at the same time. So you see the combined scores of
1 was already decided, so they relaxed.
Right.
Yeah,
For
my
the other
game.
2,
Why was it already decided?
It's my game against
Oh,
Australia.
you won quite handsomely, did you?
No.
it's
Okay, I was playing with Australian number 1, Peter Thomas.
Yeah.
Okay, before that, I think 3 minutes before, if you have seen it from in YouTube, the game was actually 2-2. Then he scored the goal and start screaming. 20 seconds later, I scored and I jump and start screaming.
You needed him to draw that game.
So
otherwise
1 minute before the game ended, I parked MRT, lorries and bus because I saw the score that we are actually leading 2-1.
all we needed him was to draw.
So by the 22nd, I was shaking his hand. Say, okay, our game has already ended, draw. So I was just looking around the other tables and saw one of the Australians actually jumping and screaming, and it was against Anas. I was so sad, but the game ended actually 1-1 for him. Anas didn't lose.
And I was at the other table. He was their teammates. Rizal. He was taking a shot on goal with his opponent distracted by the screaming at the other table. Shot, hit on the crossbar, and that's it.
If that had gone in, we would have won. Even though the other game didn't go.
So the Australians knew instantaneously that they had won with that goal.
Yes.
And they were celebrating.
They were running all over the place.
They nearly lost it on home ground.
Wow, I did see a bit of it on YouTube, guys.
Yeah.
It's quite nicely covered. Who was doing the filming? It was quite nice, wasn't it?
The lady outside,
Oh,
my manager
Norita.
and my wife.
Norita?
Yes, Norita.
The media manager.
Yeah.
Is she, before I came on, she's like, take it easy with those guys, man. They're suffering a lot of mental strain.
Actually, I was watching the game, right? I can feel, the tension, everything, right? And I saw the winning goal. When I saw the winning goal, I can see the disappointment on Anas's face, right? He was so down because of the equalizing goal, right? And they lost out. But the best part of it is actually Rudy brought Anas to the fish market the next day.
And we had breakfast, seafood breakfast.
Cleared out the counter.
Yeah.
A good trip, though.
Yeah, good trip.
Very nice.
It was a good trip on the whole.
And it was Australia Day,
Of course.
which
Yeah,
is the
it was
national
Australia
day. Yeah,
Day, yeah.
fantastic. Yeah.
So all the Aussies are happy.
yeah,
Everything's good.
we see fireworks, 20 minutes, right?
20 minutes full of
Oh,
fireworks.
of course, yeah.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Yeah, lovely dance. That was all
show.
down in Sydney.
Darling Harbour.
Darling Harbour.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
And good weather.
Fantastic place.
Beautiful.
Oh.
A beautiful day.
You should
Oh,
be
you
there.
wonder why you're stuck in Singapore, right? the humidity and
The grass is greener back
it's
home.
always green. We're Dan Cockreeve, Vikas and Rudy from two fiercely competitive Subbuteo clubs here in Singapore. More from them in just a moment. Still to come, we talk water polo with Gina Cohen Ewing Ng from the Singapore national water polo team. And Alan Bentley's on the show as well. Gave you a massive tip yesterday. Bastia beating Lyon. What has he got for us today? In the meantime, Nick's been waiting and I've been running a bit over. Sorry about that, Nick. Let's get the latest sports news. How did Jordan Spieth end up?
Well, I have to check actually because my latest is still that he's still behind the leader Song Yong-han by 2 shots. He's currently joined second with China's Liang Wenchong at 10 under, with Song slightly ahead at 12 under. Turning to football, Hougang United have signed Croatian striker Stipe Plazibat. The Hajduk Split youth product impressed during his trial period, scoring 3 goals and providing 2 assists in 2 friendly games. Plazibat is Hougang's 3rd foreign signing this season, along with Josef Kaplan and Fumiya Kogure. And finally, in the Australian Open men's singles final between Novak Djokovic and Andy Murray, it looks like Murray's not giving up just yet. He lost the first and second sets 6-1, 7-5. But he's come back to equal, it's now 6-all in the 3rd set. And they've gone into a tiebreaker. It's anybody's game at this point.
Thanks, Nick.
Sorry, that was
Did something catch you off guard?
That was a weird... yeah, it's not. That wasn't my best one.
No, I like
I'm
it.
usually a lot more composed than that.
Yeah. So you obviously got a bit excited.
Yeah, I did.
That's okay, man.
Because I was all prepared because it was 6-5, and I was all prepared. And I looked over to my computer screen, and a new update came in. I was like, oh no.
I understand, man. It happens. It happens. Welcome. It's the Independent Show on Red Card Sports Radio. We're streaming live on YouTube, live on redcardsportsradio.com. Please get in touch with us if you would like to name a Tampines player Nolito Kim has written in saying Christopher Van Huysen, power plus handsome. I mean, I like a good competition entry that gives you more than you ask for. But I think he is powerful and he is handsome. So thanks, Nolito. You can win for yourself this. You've only got another hour, I'd say, to win this. At the moment, I think Michael Fong's written in as well. Jordan Webb. That means we have to choose, Nick.
Well, that really depends on how they answer, isn't it?
You think Nolito Kim has got an extra...
Leaning towards Nolito Kim.
Because of the extra adjectives.
Yeah. or we could just put the names in the bowl and pick one.
Hey, let's give Alex's book a plug, shall we? He very, very kindly came into the studio on Thursday and spoke very, very well, I think, about his book and his time. It's not just a football book. It's a book about his just amazing life story, really. It's real proper sportsman story, okay? So if you get the chance, I know there was a signing in Konica the other day. I never can say that. So yeah, get yourself buying it, and that'll be all good. Boys, fancy winning yourselves a Tampines Rovers signed shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Why not?
Well,
but we need 4.
I got 2. You're obviously football fans, right?
Yep.
Well, you love the game, right? So, who's the English team that you support, Dan?
Liverpool.
Oh, okay. It's your year this year. No, it's not your year. It's your year this year. No, it's not your year this year.
Yeah.
What is it? Same
it's
as
our year this year. We have the cup final.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true, but City will batter you.
Nah.
It's our year.
Our players will come back.
Okay.
From injuries.
After the game,
Where do you have an English team that you support?
Yeah, of course. Well, sadly, it's the team that's boring everybody.
Oh, God.
Southampton. No.
Hey, just, I don't know if you know, but not last weekend, the weekend before, my team, which is Southampton, beat Manchester United 1-0.
Yes.
But the previous year at Old Trafford, we beat you 1-0. Dusan Tadic scored on that occasion. Yeah. But you had no shots on target in that game. But the most recent one, you had 1 shot on target. Yeah. So that's good improvement. Well done.
Well, I couldn't really register those. I couldn't remember because maybe I was fast asleep.
Boring.
But I think I caught those,
James Ward-Prowse, I don't know if you saw it. James Ward-Prowse put the free kick in, and Charlie Austin on debut. Yeah. I can show you on YouTube just here if you like.
Just for you.
Yeah, please give me some reminders what happened actually.
Vikas, what's your team?
Liverpool supporter as well. You'll never walk alone.
All right.
That's why I'm here right in the middle to keep them apart. Yeah.
And really?
City fan.
Huh?
City.
Which city? Oh.
Man City fan.
Oh, this so we've gone from like slight glory hunter here to pretty glory hunter. Massive glory hunter.
Massive glory. But De Bruyne 10 weeks out.
Oh, right. You should be back for the final, do you think?
Hopefully. Yeah. But Nasri has.
How long have you been supporting? I'm not having it. How long have you been supporting?
Ever since the Arabs took over. Wanted a rich team.
That's the beauty about being in Singapore. Doesn't matter who you go. You can have 3 teams if you want. I support Man United, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool. Oh. Boom. Anyway, we have a real drive this year to support local football. Can you help us?
Mm-hmm. Definitely, we will help.
Let's go, man.
Yeah.
So, let's pick a team for all of you. Unless you have a team already.
I mean, Tampines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
I'm staying there.
Yeah, right, okay. But the problem is your home ground is at Jurong West.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because they built a sports hub. a bit of Tampines hub.
Yeah, well, that should. I think that's going to be finished mid-season. The Tampines. I think, which is good for you guys. But how are you supposed to support Tampines when they're playing in Jurong?
There's a problem in Singapore right now, because I only believe that if you are playing in Tampines, right, you should have a stadium in Tampines, and that's where all the crowds will come. I don't expect everybody to travel to Jurong.
Let's go on that Monday, the 15th. It's a Monday night game.
Okay.
Tampines against Geylang.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm Geylang Bole, so
Geylang Boleh.
But I went to the JDT Stadium
Yeah.
on Tuesday.
Okay.
Crazy, man.
Yeah. They have
The
good
fans there were mental, and I posted up a video of them doing all their chants. The thing got like 250,000 views, man.
fantastic.
What? And they're proper singing. Mind you, the Geylang Ultras that I was with, awesome, man. Proper singing. So Tampines, good team this year.
Yeah.
Wait, I met Jermaine Pennant's been in the studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nice guy.
Nice
guy. And I have a bet with Mustafa Faroudin if he wants to take my bet, because yesterday on the shirt signing, he looked at me. He said, "Hey, you support Geylang?" I said, "Yeah. What's the problem?" "Your team finished bottom." I said, "No, they will not finish bottom. They got good signs." "Oh yeah, correct. They finished second bottom." I said, "No way, man." I said, "Right." So I'm suggesting we have a bet, because the stupid beard he's got. If Geylang finish higher than Tampines, shave it off.
Okay.
But if other way round, I'll grow a stupid beard. Cockaway, do you support a local team?
Well, I'm confused. Like, how come Tampines end up in Jurong? But I watch Geylang.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Billock Stadium.
Yeah.
Let's go. Monday night. Let's do it.
Right.
Let's do it. 'Cause you'd be surprised at I was really surprised by the atmosphere.
Well, like you said, they were bottom.
And that first game's going to be sold out, by the way. Tampines against Geylang?
Yeah.
Sold. Why? It'll be sold out.
Okay.
You've
Fantastic.
got Pennant playing there. All these Lions 12 players coming. Mate, it's going to be mental.
Yeah.
Let's sneak in a few beers.
I think this year S-League will be a little bit more hype.
I do.
Yeah, because we are out of the first thing is out of the Malaysia Cup, and we have like Jermaine Pennant, who is a former Liverpool player, right?
More
He's
Arsenal.
there. Yeah, more. Okay. So, I mean, the hype will be there for this year. I believe so. Yeah.
I think so. How many does the Jurong West Stadium hold, Nick? Do you know off the top of your head? 4,000, 5,000?
Thereabouts, I think. Our stadiums don't get much bigger than that.
No. Well, you did National Stadium. Let's go. Let's play the match in the National Stadium. 50,000. So Geylang, right? Let's stay.
Yeah.
Geylang Boleh. I've lost my scarf. I lost my scarf at the Larkin Stadium.
Oh, okay.
I got one of their shirts in my
Yeah,
car.
nice. I'm still waiting for the launch of their kit, actually.
Yeah.
But you can join the Ultras Geylang on Facebook, and you can buy a T-shirt and a scarf for $30. Bang. Vikas, what's your team?
Well, I stay in Marine Parade. The closest is, I guess, Geylang International as well.
Okay, let's do it. Geylang Boleh.
So it's pretty good. We've done a Subbuteo promotion at one of their games.
Have you really?
Yeah. A few months back.
In fact, not only one, a couple of them during their games.
So we hope to build upon that, and hopefully Singapore Subbuteo will grow together with.
What sort of promotion did you do?
It was more introducing exhibition kind of game, introducing people to the game.
We got a table at the stadium at halftime. Guys can come down and take shots and win prizes. Yeah, just to show that, Subbuteo is very alive in Singapore.
Okay.
And of course, what draws people that better than prizes. And they have a chance to experience what flicking is all about.
Yeah, I can't. We've discovered this. I can't do it, can I? I've got the yips.
Maybe a 35-meter shot.
Yeah.
Maybe. Long distance. But when you can't release like a golfer can't do it. I'm just like. Rudy, your team?
My team, Home United.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, Home United. Talking about Tampines, Tampines Rovers, Pennant.
Yeah.
Have you seen Pennant's wife?
Oh, mate, she
mental.
She liked one of my pictures on Instagram. I'd go home now. That's it. Go home, bang, done. And she left a comment. I mean, I know it's about her husband.
No, I was actually quite shocked. I was together with Fauzi. I was talking over some drinks. Then suddenly said, "Have you seen Pennant's wife? Have you seen Pennant's wife?" I said, "Come on, let's Google."
Best Google ever. Let's talk Subbuteo, the game. We had these guys on before. If you haven't seen what they've been doing and their drive and their commitment to getting this sport up and running, I'd like to offer you Red Card's production as well in terms of our editor, cameraman, and a storyteller to come along and tell your story, because everyone's got a story to do, right?
Yeah.
It's a story to say, rather, and you've got passion and you've got excitement and you're organising and there's stuff to do, right? And it's good, right?
Yeah.
So we'll come along. I think we'll try and make Subbuteo sexy again.
Okay. Fantastic.
Okay,
Fantastic.
let's do it. Yeah, with the nice camera work and.
Yeah, maybe we can actually offer to S-League also. You're trying to promote S-League. Why not we offer our services for them if they want?
Okay. Well, maybe we should do some S-League teams.
Yeah. Imagine having all the Subbuteo figures.
Just imagine, Dan.
Okay, we can make it a reality.
Yeah.
Because we can make a Subbuteo team with the individual S-League figures, right?
Do them in the S-League colours.
The colours,
How many other Subbuteo clubs are there in Singapore?
As of right now,
we only limit it to only two because we want to actually control and want to have so-called more participation. That is why we control it to two.
Right.
But we of course will definitely look for more to form up.
Well, it gets a bit boring playing against the same.
Andy, why not you set up one club now here? The red card.
Because I can't. I'm useless at it. I'm just no good. That's all.
Well, you don't have to be good to run a club.
Right, this is very true. Is there a website that people can go to? You're the presidente.
Visit www.tfas.sg. It's that simple, Just go there. You see TFAS, Table Football Association of
You just
Singapore.
have to Google TFAS. It's the first one.
It's there. You can see videos, tell you about the game. You can see what we are doing, what the events that we organize. Trips that we've been to, lots of pictures, and you can see the rankings where the players are.
Who's number one in Singapore at the moment?
I know the answer. Let's keep that. Let's keep that and move on. And we do clinics for people, for organized groups that are willing to come to us, teach them about what Subbuteo is all about. It's not just a game, it brings people together, brings people of different generations. Come on, as a father, most of us are fathers. How many fathers can beat their kid at FIFA 16? Right. But Subbuteo, you can. That's because he basically banned his
because my son is 2.
Yeah.
I can beat my kid at FIFA 16. I can.
Great.
He's only 1 year old.
Okay, well, that's what we are. We're trying to bring something back, and something that to connect people of different generations. Subbuteo, you don't have gender segregation, I should call it. I've seen, I think then those who have been to the World Cup, we have seen girls beating guys flat out. We have seen young girls 15 beating guys 40 years old. There's no generation gap in Subbuteo, but there is if you play real football on the field. You can't have 40 plus guys running away, 18 people, you'll kill us. But on the table, that's where the difference could make.
And the best thing, you don't need Wi-Fi.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
No connections needed, no power. Oh well, you need the lights and of course air condition. Yeah, that would be ideal.
I think it's brilliant, and you connect. And look at you guys all happy hanging out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and the wives come along occasionally, and
in fact, the most important thing is the family bonding.
Right.
Yeah, from young kids up to the adult, right? Father, son, even the mom tagging along, right, to support, right? I think it's a good thing to keep them off the computer games, all that, right? Make it more physical and a bit of competitive spirit that we have.
And it's a bit cheaper. It's a bit cheaper than
it's way cheaper.
Right.
You invest what do we do? Well, we play with the the more atas teams, so it costs about $100. But then let's not talk about the price for that. But basic sets gives you basic teams about 30 plus.
Who makes Subbuteo?
Subbuteo.
Oh, okay. Do they offer you any support?
Well, not really.
Okay.
Not really. With that distance, not really.
Right.
Yeah. But one thing is that investment, that $30 or $40 or maybe $100 plus, but that it can last you for 20 years, 50 years if you take care of them. But the main thing is that Subbuteo brings people together. I broke contact with these guys for over 20 years. 20 plus years. The last time I saw him, I was wearing my secondary school uniform, and he was going
Not
into
changed
NS.
one bit, this guy.
Exactly. That's why I see him. I know him. And because, 20 over years.
Yeah.
I was the quiet guy, the low profile guy. He was the one running the tournament, scolding everybody. There's your time, go to your table.
And there's only one pitch, right?
And there's about two pitch.
How many pitches?
And we were the young ones. I say, the old guys are not here yet. Let's go and practice. Let's go and play our game. Play halfway, and these guys in black will come storming in. And then we'll leave the table. Okay, it's not our turn. We'll go play Uno instead. That's how it is.
Yeah. Well, I guess all of us have good memories. For me, when I was 12 years old, I still can remember it very well. There was a big tournament at Pasir Ris. Dan Mulia was the champion. At that point of time, the senior champion. So I went there. I said, "Can I play with you?" They said, "Okay, why not? Just play." Then I managed to score 1 goal. Then he asked my name. "Who's your name?" I said, "I'm Rudy." Then I asked him after years, "Do you still remember me?" He said, "No." He said,
"Come on, he's the champ. Come on, he's the senior champ."
Now I remember him.
now he will always remember me.
I have nightmares.
It's funny, hey, one defining moment that you
I can still remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't care.
I mean, we've met a lot of players, good players around, But right now, I can say that competitively in Singapore, right, all the players, veteran players like us, I can say they are actually very, very good, and we have up and coming players like Anas, So we are actually embarking this game more in Singapore, and hopefully it will prosper, right, and make it a good return for us.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Will SG Lions ever get the better of Jurong?
We will.
No, of
we
course,
will. We
definitely.
will. We will.
Will there be a shift in the power
there will be.
of Singapore?
I don't think so. Jurong B team was in Australia. The A team is still in Singapore, because we actually went Vikas, myself, Anas and Rizal. That's only B team.
Really?
Yes.
I thought you were the best in Singapore.
There is an A team.
No.
Yes, it's an A team.
The two of our top players couldn't make the trip. So we'll meet again in June when Singapore hosts the Asian Championship.
Is that the next big tournament on the agenda in June? Is it?
Yes.
In March there'll be one before that, the TFAS Cup. That's a major. It's classified.
All right, where is it?
It's at the Sports Hub Library. It's going to happen at the Sports Hub Library.
Okay, just at the Sports Hub, right? Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice venue.
Nice, very
Yes.
nice.
Ideal place.
Fantastic.
So
You have
we
a drink
hope
beforehand.
Red Cards
Hang on, how
Radio
quiet?
will be there.
We'd love to be there. Yeah.
Yeah, please.
How quiet do you have to be in the library though?
Nah, because
That's
the
okay.
library in
It's a sports
the hub,
library.
Yeah, so you can make.
You can shout. You
It's-
can yell.
The books are
We
on
have
the
done it
second
before.
floor, so it's not so bad.
It's,
We're on the
it's
first floor.
actually the activity level,
Yeah.
which you can celebrate. You can celebrate. Yeah.
Yeah.
And definitely you get people's attention.
If you get the chance, go onto YouTube, because it's a lot faster than what I remember. When you guys are playing it, it's
Yes.
like what is going on? It's like, and then all of a sudden, goal! It's got a goal, right? It's like it's quite fun, right? It's
In fact, we've played at the National Stadium.
No.
If you YouTube,
Yeah.
Singapore Subbuteo, you'll see a matchup at the National Stadium where Cockway and Rudy were playing.
It was
It's the Reds against the Blues of Manchester, man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Tell me it was in the centre circle.
No.
Close enough.
It was at the
close
stands.
enough.
Well,
You weren't allowed.
The grass isn't there back then.
Yeah, the grass wasn't ready, so we had to make sure we didn't damage it.
Guys, best luck with making Subbuteo sexy. We support your cause.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dan Cockway, Vikas and Rudy in the studio. You'll probably be on next week, won't you, Rudy? Coming again. Just regular. It's time now for the Rudy update. He's like, still number one.
No. Maybe the Yips will take over.
Yeah, maybe. I know. I don't wish the yips on anybody. I play darts really good, boys, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah, but we would like to see you and Nick actually square off maybe
Over
one
a
of these
game.
days.
That's a good idea.
Down here.
We'll do that as part of our filming, right?
Yeah.
Can I use a snooker cue? I'm much better. Much better with the.
Thanks for your time tonight, boys. Really appreciate it. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming on. Right, it's the Independent Show on Red Card Sports Radio. Thanks for your company and time. Still to come, we got Gina Cohen, Yu Wing as we talk silver in the SEA Games. Also, Alan Bentley, the best tipster in the business, is here as well. In the meantime, let's get latest sports news with Nicholas Lim.
Thanks, Andy. In golf, world number 1 Jordan Spieth has surged back into contention at the Singapore Open as the competition reaches its final day. The American was as far as 6 shots behind leader Song Yang Han at 1 point, but has since cut that lead down to just 2 shots. Spieth is currently joined second with China's Liang Wenchong at 10 under. In football, Hougang United have signed Croatian striker Stipe Plazibat. The Hajduk split youth product impressed during his trial period, scoring 3 goals and providing 2 assists in 2 friendly games. Plazibat is Hougang's 3rd foreign signing this season, along with Josef Kaplan and Fumiya Kogure. And finally, in the Australian Open, world number 1 Novak Djokovic has won the Australian Open. The Serbian defeated Andy Murray 6-1, 7-5, 7-6. This is Djokovic's 6th Australian Open title.
Team news, score flashes, and the best footballing guests. Red Card Sports Radio.
Coming soon on Barclays Premier League Live. Sunderland versus Manchester City from the Stadium of Light.
Lovely ball is Van Arnholt, tight angle, and what a lovely goal that is from Sunderland. A smash and grab, and Patrick Van Arnholt has squeezed the ball in.
Here comes Delph from distance, goes for goal from distance as well. Oh, what a strike! Fabian Delph. Manchester City lead with one of their first real attacks of the game, and it's a strike from nearly 30 yards.
Watford versus Chelsea from Vicarage Road.
And Watson drives it in, near post, it's in! Watford take the lead, and Ben Watson's corner has caught out England's Joe Hart.
Zuma gets it up in the air, Ivanovic picks it off, chance for John Terry! John Terry for Chelsea in the 8th minute of added time! His first goal of the season! And John Terry has saved Chelsea a point. Who else?
Manchester City versus Leicester City from the Etihad Stadium.
De Bruyne made it something. Crosses back in towards Sterling, who heads home. Manchester City get the breakthrough they want. Raheem Sterling with the goal.
It's an outswinger, it's a solid header into the net. Robin Hood for Leicester City. And finally, a set piece has borne fruit. The corner by Fuchs, out swinging and long, and Robin Huth met it with a thumping header.
Liverpool versus Sunderland from Anfield.
In towards Benteke, it's going to come down. Yeah! Liverpool the level. It's Joe Allen. The substitute has done it. Joe Allen has earned Liverpool a point surely in one of the games of the Barclays Premier League season. Arnold's in the penalty area. Can he finish it here? And he plays it across. Jermaine Defoe completes his hat-trick. He is the star man once again.
Bournemouth versus Arsenal from the Vitality Stadium.
Here comes Charlie Daniels down the left-hand side. Daniels, Afobe! It just had to be! Benik Afobe, instant D-course hero, breaks his Barclays Premier League deadlock. Gossett goes towards Giroud, header one by Dummett up in the air. Giroud's going to win the second ball. It's towards Koscielny, who pokes it home for Arsenal. And it is Laurent Koscielny who breaks the deadlock.
Chelsea versus Manchester United from Stamford Bridge.
Here's Willian. Good cross from the right-hand side, and it's a goal out of nothing. A goal for the replacement. It's Kennedy, the Brazilian, who's got it. His first Premier League goal of the season.
Memphis here for United. Shot block. Rooney! Wayne Rooney is back with a hellacious bang from the edge of the area. Goal Manchester United.
That's all coming up soon on Barclays Premier League Live from Talk Sport.
You're with Andy Penders on Red Card Sports Radio.
Boom, we're live. It's Sunday night. How you doing? It's the Andy Penders Show on Red Card Sports Radio. Wherever you're watching, listening, welcome. Thanks for your company. Today we've had Kyro Amry on the show, Singapore legendary football striker. And he told us some good stories as we try to work out who was going to be the Young Lions sponsors for next season. And we come up with, what was the best one? The Chanel, was it, Nick?
Yeah, Victoria's Secret's the Young Lions.
Victoria's Secret's Young Lions. We loved it. That's the exclusive for you. Plus, I think they got a French coach for next season, but don't tell anyone. Big announcement on Tuesday expected for the Young Lions there. We've had the Subbuteo Singapore's best on the show, including the number one and their trip to Sydney. That was pretty cool. But it gets better because we start getting some proper athletes in on the show now. It's a big hi to Ewan and Gina. Hi, guys. Funniest thing ever, by the way.
Yeah.
Right? Funniest thing. I've never had a guest say, what is this for? Right, but what do you think it's for?
You mean this?
Yeah.
I mean, it's to catch your sound, right? But what is the wire, you know?
It's to stop the popping.
Popping.
Yeah. Actually, can you move the mics a little bit closer to you so everyone can hear you? Or just go a bit...
It's going to block our face now. Okay, I did something wrong.
No, it's okay. It's fine. Just lean in a bit closer. No, it's to stop, because when you say p,
yeah.
you release a
so it's to catch your spit.
Well, I guess so.
I get it, yeah.
You girls know all about spit. I mean, you play water polo. What possesses you? I mean, I'm presuming that you take on a lot of water when you're playing. That's what I mean. You're constantly spit. Look, you beautiful girls like yourself. What makes you play water polo?
Well, you get to grab other girls.
You do, yeah. It is the most ferocious sport. In fact, it's one of the hardest sports out there, right?
It is, yes. Yeah, it's a very intensive sport.
And there's a lot that goes on under the water that you just... Everything can go...
Yeah, that's right. Everything that the referee doesn't see is legal. I mean, it's just the same with any other sport, right? And
I guess so, but is that actually in the rules that...
No, it's an unwritten rule.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
So we had the boys on yesterday.
Yeah, we saw that.
Did you?
Yeah.
I asked them to ask them if there were any questions that I could ask you.
Okay. Okay.
Did you see that bit?
No, we didn't. We just watched like snippets of it. Yeah.
Okay. Gina, they wanted me to ask you about a young boyfriend.
I have no idea how it started. I really don't know. I have no idea why was there scandal in the first place, and I have no idea why it was her.
Okay, wait. So it's not true.
No, definitely not.
Here I am, the producer, going, okay, it's such a sticky situation. I don't know if we should ask about it. And now you're telling me it was a prank. We've been pranked by the Waterpolo boys, basically.
Yeah, I mean, you should have known from the interview, right? Like,
yeah.
Hip Young is kind of cheeky boy.
Hey, do the girls ever play the boys in
we
training?
do.
Yeah. How does that work out?
I mean, we don't.
We don't play with the national team boys because the difference in standards and strength are very, very vast. But we do play with maybe under 18 boys, under 16 boys, whereby it's more suitable pace of play and strength for us to spare with.
Right. And they got different target areas to take them down.
I mean, when you play a game, your objective is to win, and you win by scoring goals, not by like pulling people underwater.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah. But it's just part of the process. Sometimes when you need to, you just have to pull to get into our positions and everything.
Yeah, it's all part of the game.
I was watching some of your games. You're so impressive the way you guys play this game. I mean, it's all like your precision passing, right? With one hand most of the time, catching it with one hand most of the time.
Yeah.
So what sort of training would you have to do to?
Well, we do lots of strength conditioning, and we pay a lot of attention to our upper body strength and especially our shoulders. Our trainer does lots of conditioning for the rotator cuff muscle and the scapular muscle.
I've got a bad rotator cuff muscle. It's gone.
Okay. You might want to do some weights on that.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
But you have to keep yourself. It's such a demanding sport. Are you, Jen? Were you a good swimmer and then decided to do water polo, or were you a good netball player and thought I could swim? Or how's it work? How do you get into it?
Generally, I got to know water polo from junior college, but I did play netball and do swimming when I was younger. Yeah, so it was kind of a good opportunity to put combinations of what I have learned together when I was in JCA, and I was given the opportunity to participate in the sport. Yeah.
How often do you guys train now?
We have training 6 times a week. Yeah. So.
And presumably, have you got full-time jobs?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so Gina, what do you do full-time?
I actually work in PUB as an engineer. Yeah.
Okay, could be POB Young Lions as well. As an engineer, fair play. What does an engineer do at POB?
Basically, I'm in the water demand management department, so we just do water demand control.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you win?
So it's all water for you.
Yeah, that's right. I'm an urban planner.
Right.
Yeah, I work for government as well. I work for the Urban Redevelopment Authority.
And are they quite good employers in terms of letting you have time off to train?
Yes, yeah, they're fantastic. My bosses are extremely supportive. So, for example, this year when we had SEA Games in Singapore, our CEO came down, our minister came down to support the team. It was fantastic.
Yeah, must be very proud. We're with Gina Koh and Yu Eng from the Singapore Waterpolo team. I'm going to have to take you back to day 10 of the SEA Games, 15th of June last year. Because that's quite an emotional day, right? I mean, it was super game, by the way, against Thailand. Just, they edged you 5-4, but I thought you could have won that.
Yeah, I mean...
We all thought so too.
Yeah,
we
thought
had
so
a belief
too.
that we will be able to clinch the gold medals in the SEA Games last year in Singapore, and all of us actually really worked very hard for it. It was kind of, we wouldn't say it's a disappointing match. It was kind of regretful that we didn't get to clinch the gold medals. But definitely we're just working on it, and we'll come back, bigger and better and stronger.
Definitely.
And proper tears afterwards, right?
Yeah, I mean...
Were you one of the ones crying? I mean, there was a few of you just lost it crying.
Yeah, because it's not only because it was, for me, mainly it was because I felt that we let the home team, the home crowd down, and
good support, right?
It was
fantastic.
The crowd was awesome. Yeah, they were like all out cheering for us. So when we didn't bring home the goal, that was pretty painful.
Can you hear them when you're in the water, Gina?
For me, I'll try to block them out, because it's for me to concentrate in the game, to hear my teammates, to hear what my coaches are saying. But definitely after the game, after the final whistle is blown, you see the crowd cheering, you see the crowd shouting for you. The burst of emotions is just there. You really just can't keep it in. Yeah.
Hey, even the last 4 or 5 seconds of that match,
Mm-hmm.
the shot on goal,
Mm-hmm.
which so close, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Well, are they a good team, Thailand? Are they the team to beat in Southeast Asia?
We won't deny that they have improved over the years, definitely. Because
who were their coaches then? They had some foreign coaches coaching.
They have Spanish coach.
Oh, okay. Because they jumped in afterwards and.
Oh yeah, no, that happens all the time.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. It's almost like a ritual for the winning team.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah, but I mean they played hard. Yeah, and I suppose the team that played the better game wins. So.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Hey, if there is a foul committed, do they have to go into a little sin bin?
Yeah, so if you get a major foul,
so
like for example, if you pull someone from the back while he's trying to score a goal, you get an injection, and that's where you sit in the box.
How long for?
20 seconds.
And it's a little tiny little thing you have to just float around from there.
Yeah, that's right.
It's quality.
Yeah, and it's quite funny when you watch like European teams where the players are really big and they try and do a substitution while someone's in the box, so you have like 2 big guys sitting in that little square.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you should watch that.
Yeah, okay. Now, shouldn't you guys, if you're water polo international representatives, shouldn't you be bigger? I was expecting to see some really big girls. I mean, I'm not saying you're fit, but I just thought the ideal, surely for water polo, the ideal physique is strapping.
I guess for us, an Asian, our build are not that big compared to the Europeans. So in our team, we do have a variation of sizes. We have the big size one who plays the center, and the smaller ones who are actually more mobile and agile, they actually play the wing. And that's how our team built. So we are not really big size per se, but we just try to play according to our strength and what we have.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean, if you look internationally, not all the teams are big sized. For example, in Asia, Japan is really good.
They're number 1, are they?
No, they're I think number 2 after China. Yeah, so China has really big girls because their population is so big, they can find the biggest girls they want. Yeah, but Japan is kind of like us. They're not so big built in size, but they're really really fast, and that's the strength that they always capitalize on when they play the game.
Is it similar to the men's setup, where is it Kazakhstan are quite good?
Yeah.
Are they quite good in the women's as well?
Yes, yeah, they are.
And South Korea?
No,
there's no South Korea team.
They don't
for
have a
women.
team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a good bit of research there, Nicola. So it's Japan. So you have to. So where are you ranked in terms of Asian ranking?
I think we are number 5.
Okay, so that would be behind.
So there will be China, Japan, Kazakhstan, and there's Uzbekistan.
Wow.
And then there'll be us and Indonesia. Oh no,
Hong
us
Kong.
and Thailand.
Yeah.
Okay, and then who's the best in the world at the moment?
Best in the world.
Who won the? Let's see. The US, yeah. The
Right,
US. I think it was US at the last Olympics, right? US
Yeah,
first,
US won
and then
first.
Spain second.
Okay.
Yeah, Spain is another team. They're not that big size, but they're really talented.
Okay, so what happens in Rio 2016? Presumably there's water polo at the at the events, right? Have all the qualification matches taken place? Is there a chance that you could go?
Nah.
Nah,
No.
not for us.
No, no. Yeah. Yeah.
Why
I mean,
did this? Why? What? Have you done some qualification matches then?
No, I mean I don't think we're in the running because there's like I think certain number of teams from each continent.
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure. Yeah, so because we're number 5, we are not in the running for that.
Oh, okay. So they don't
Yeah.
even have a qualification tournament. It's just on your ranking, is it?
No, I think they are. Yeah. But
You guys should go to Rio.
one day
We
we'll
would
go to
love
Rio.
to.
Yeah, one day
We
we'll
would
go to
love
Rio.
Be amazing. Well, not just on holiday. I mean, to go to the Olympics. Because that replicating that was that your first SEA Games?
It was mine.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, for me as well. Yeah.
But
Right.
for
for
the
the
team, it
team,
was the second.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But and how special was it? I mean, you guys look. Well, I tell you what, it's the only sport where I've seen where I want a dressing gown. You know, when you come out beforehand and you that beautiful red robe you got.
Yeah, that's right.
It's so nice. Can I buy it?
You can speak to us after the
Okay. All right. Yeah. Very nice.
Are you gonna buy women's clothing?
Well, no, I think it's kind of a dressing gown, Nick. I would say is quite a unisex piece of kit.
It's actually a bathrobe, you know. So
Bathrobe,
yeah,
yeah,
I
that's
mean the
what I
guys
meant,
have it too. Yeah.
Same one, right?
Yeah, the same one. Yeah. Yeah, like the kind you find in the hotel.
Yeah.
Just
that's
as
right.
red.
Yeah, it's just red, and it actually you don't really want it because it sheds hair in the washer.
Oh.
Yeah, and all your clothes get red at the same time.
And Albert, you must be so proud wearing your flag on your chest.
Yeah, it's an honor.
Definitely. It's really an honor.
Amazing, right? Did you ever think that that would happen?
Ah. Well, it's happened.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then I saw I was watching you guys sing your national anthem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How cool is that? That's pretty cool.
I think it's a very different feeling from when we were singing it in school and singing it on the international stage in front of everybody. It's a different kind of honor that you feel. Yeah. So it's really amazing to be able to do it.
I tell you what, they turned around on the SEA Games. They turned around the match and the medal presentation quite quickly, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, everyone's lined up, and then
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have like a schedule to follow.
right, and the facilities seem really cool in Singapore as well with the aquatic centre.
Oh yes, yeah.
The new center is really nice. It's built for international games, so it's a good platform for us and to get used to how international pool looks like, you know, and we will get adapted in a game. Yeah.
What sort of exposure have you got now? I know the boys are putting together a lot of sort of quadrangle tournaments and that. Do you ride off the back of that, or do you have separate events?
We do have our own arrangements of games and sparring partners with neighboring countries, or we go overseas to spar with them, and it's similar to the guys, but the coach do take into account what is suitable for us and what's suitable for the guys, and he arranges accordingly.
Right. So when's your next match? When can we come and watch you?
The next match, it has not been really confirmed.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe we can let you know when it's done.
Sure, we'll be happy to sort of put it up on our website and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And help you out and get behind Singapore water polo, because there seems to be, from what I can see, a bit of a groundswell in terms of the popularity or the exposure that the sport is getting. There seems to be a lot of youth categories that are coming in.
I would say, like, for the guys, they definitely do have a lot of youth categories coming in. For the girls, water polo is still not a very known sport yet. Not a sport that all Singaporeans know that they have a women teams for it. So on our part, we're actually trying to promote younger girls to come in at a younger age to start learning, like other nations whereby they have fantastic players that start from an age of like maybe 8, 10.
But why play water polo? Why?
I would say it's a very kind of challenging sport in a sense that the game always changes and there's always different scenarios and different situations you have to play with, and there's never a fixed way of doing one thing. And so if somebody who likes challenges, somebody who likes intensity sports, aggression sports, you know, it's a very good option. And it caters to team. It's a team sport, so we are all very close together as a team, and we are just good friends outside the pool. And in the pool, we are awesome teammates.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
And look at the discipline that it instills into you guys as well. It's like you say, it's an aggressive. It's a team game. It's kind of got everything that you want from the development of a person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got all the great qualities that you could imagine. So I think if you are a parent and you have got a kid, send them down. So how can they get involved? If I have a kid of 8 years of age, 8 or start earlier?
Yeah, we have girls like 8 years old.
Okay, and where can I tell them? Where can I enroll?
There are a lot of developmental squads, clubs, they say, that has been blooming in Singapore in the recent years. So if kids who are young, who are let's say 8, 10 years old, maybe 12 years old, they are interested, girls who are interested, they can actually join those clubs and maybe pick up the basic skills there. And from then on, then we have the developmental squads, and maybe they can come in and join us when they are prepared or ready for it. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. What sort of sorry, Nick?
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering, is there a minimum swimming proficiency required for these kids if they want to get involved?
Well,
Because when I was growing up, we had those little grades, right? When you learn swimming, you had those little certificates in between. I'm not sure if that's still the way it is now, but is there a minimum swimming proficiency required?
I think what you're referring to is like the survival certification course.
But survival is like one of the most advanced ones. I'm talking, they had the bronze, silver, gold thing. I don't know if it's still that way now.
Yeah,
I'm ancient, so I don't know.
No, I had that during my time. So it definitely helps if the kid has a level of swimming competency. But actually, you just need to be comfortable with the water to start to learn how to play water polo. Because all you need to do is to get a good feel of the ball, swimming with the ball, playing with the ball. And as you continue practicing, your swimming skills will improve at the same time.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to work out what sort of strata of the community the water polo lot are, right? Bear with me. Like, because you got, say, rugby players, they would all be quite sort of well-educated and fairly rich. Football players, kind of your common sort of thing. Polo players with the horses, all rather do. So what sort of, are we talking like is this a very sort of elitist sport, a rich person sport, a middle income sport, a low wage sport? Where is it? Because all of you guys that have come on that I've seen speak very well, look great. It doesn't seem to me that it's a sport for...
No, you see,
what am I going to say?
For the commoner.
The commoner.
No, I would say that it's a sport for everyone in society, and we are like this because we play water polo.
There you go.
Yes.
Boom.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
But I want to see some more games. So, is there an inter-Singapore league?
Okay, for the guys, they do have a league in Singapore whereby they form different teams and they play amongst each other.
Do you know what the teams are called?
They all have very funny names.
Do they? Brilliant.
I do not have any.
The interclub.
Yeah, the interclub game.
So some like the Singapore Splashers.
I have no idea.
I know Nick's looking right now. Okay, but for the women, it's a lot more difficult.
We do not have that great a pool of numbers like the guys to be able
Good
to
pun,
form.
by the way. I like that. Pool of numbers.
To form teams to play in the league. We are definitely trying to increase the exposure to girls in the sport, and we're trying to form a league hopefully this year if we can. So probably we get schools such as NUS, NTUs, where they have players but they are not in the national team but are interested. Yeah, we are trying to form a mini league, to expose people or other people who are actually interested but do not know where they can start off. Yeah.
Do you hold clinics and stuff like that?
Clinics?
Should do, eh? Get the kids
actually, but that's a good idea. Yeah. Should look into that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I think so, because there's so many skills involved in it. I think that you should part those skills. What's your position, guys? What position do you play?
I think we play similar positions.
Right.
Currently, I play defense. I'm the centre back right now. Yeah.
I do play centre back.
But Eugenia's like the utility player. She plays at all positions. Yeah.
So who's the one that when you is kick off? Do you kick
swim
off?
off?
Swim off. Right. Of course you swim off, right? So when you do the swim off, who's the one in the team that goes?
If it's it depends on where the ball is being placed for the game of the pool. If it's on the side, So it will be the wingers.
Yeah.
And if it's in the middle, it will be the centre forwards.
Right.
Generally.
Because they're the fastest, generally?
Usually.
Are they?
They're the fastest.
So who's the fastest in the team?
Oh.
Eun-yuan?
Oh, Eun, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a player called Lok Eun-yuan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good,
She's
yeah.
one of the fastest players.
Yeah. She was a very good swimmer.
Right.
Excellent swimmer before this. Yeah.
Do you guys do you follow swimming? It's like that your second sport?
No, frankly speaking, after joining Waterpolo, swimming is kind of boring.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, you know,
Just
it's just
swimming.
up and down laps. Yeah, I think that's the reason why we joined Waterpolo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who's the fittest in the team?
Let's see.
Ooh.
Eun-yuan too.
Eun-yuan, yeah.
Yeah.
Those people who can
Those
do
people
like
who
20 pull-ups at a go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Generally, the fastest swimmers are more the fitter ones. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And your hair is always wet.
Yes.
Your hair is what a nightmare that is. Right?
I mean, you get used to it after several years. It's not really a trouble to us.
No. But the chlorine in the hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get a free dye.
Yeah.
Brown highlight.
Yeah, brown highlights. Yeah, like just like Gina.
What's the most disgusting thing you've seen in the swimming pool?
Disgusting. Bugs.
What?
I used to see bugs.
Oh,
around.
bugs.
Yeah, they're really huge. They're like this huge, and sometimes you can swallow them accidentally.
Oh!
Swimming. And that's the most disgusting part ever. And you can't stop because the game is still going, so you have to swallow it and continue with the game. Yeah, just disgusting. Yeah.
That's it anymore?
Disgusting stuff. I don't know. I mean, our pools are pretty clean, you know.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about other players.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I used to go to Buena Vista Swimming Centre there, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's some bad stuff that goes on in that pool, man. There's a lot of mucus, right? There's a lot of spitting. There's plasters.
Oh yeah, okay. But I think
it's disgusting, man.
But generally, since we trained at AQC, the pool is very well maintained.
Right.
So we haven't had this issues for quite a while. Yeah.
The boys came on yesterday and said that they were playing a game recently. I think it was against the Hungarian side.
Yeah.
Oh no, it might have even been against the Shanghai.
They had a Three Nations League.
That's
so they
right.
played against a Japanese club, a Shanghai club, and what's the other one? Spain.
Well, they were saying against Shanghai, the opening after the opening swim off, one of the Shanghai players has got a handful of pubes of one of the Singapore boys and ripped them off him.
Oh, that sounds painful.
Which begs a few questions. If I'm streamlining myself in the swimming pool, I'm getting rid of every bit of hair on me.
Yeah, well, he should have done that too.
He should have done that.
Yeah.
Isn't that not water polo 101?
Yeah, no, I guess you have to learn it the hard way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's what, and I can think of, floating away in the. Oh, anyway.
Yeah, no. I mean, the pool's pretty deep. It's going to sink after a while. You won't see it.
The thing is, you can't even have a break in water polo. You can't even have a go on the side and like. You're just always on, right?
Yes, yeah.
Even
All the
goalkeeper
time.
can't just.
No, they can't.
No, but you can ask for a substitution.
True.
Yeah.
But as soon as you lose the ball, sprint back as well, right?
Yeah,
Fast as you can. Go there, and then back up the other end as well.
No,
right?
actually, it's not like that. It's not like sprint, rest. No, it's sprint, fight with the person right there, and then sprint back again.
And then fight with the person right there.
Yeah. So it's always a constant mix of fighting and swimming.
But I guess this is what makes the sport so exciting and so fun to watch, because it's constantly moving, it is constantly aggressive, and you just see wonderful things that amazing players can do.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. And then see everyone is so tired, and then suddenly you see that someone makes a break and they do a fantastic goal.
Yeah,
It's like, wow, it's inspiring.
Yeah.
What's the best goal you guys have? I mean, you probably even. What's the best goal you've scored?
You should say your half goal, half pool. Gina is very famous from scoring from the half line.
No.
Yes, yeah.
No, it's just a lucky shot.
She's done it like maybe 10 times.
No. You're the Charlie Adam of the water. the Xabi Alonso, right? Okay.
No, I believe it's a lucky shot.
Yeah. No, but it's very good because sometimes you only have 5 seconds left on the clock, and Gina starts the ball from the middle, and then she just throws it, and then it goes in. And
Was the keeper in goal?
Yeah, but obviously not paying attention.
But was it loopy or was it a bit?
It was definitely a loop. No, I don't have that much strength to throw half court straight.
For what I thought it was a thunderbolt from the half.
No way.
But are the best goals the ones that skid off the
Oh yeah.
the water?
Those are very tricky for the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they think you're going to shoot down, but actually it goes up like right after they hit. Yeah.
But for me, best goals, I was saying, is not the intensity of the shot or the angle of the shot, but how the team played that shot. So how did they pass around? How did they support each other such that the only person that can take the shot takes the beautiful shot? You know.
Yeah.
Are you allowed within the goal mouth? Are you allowed? How close are you allowed in?
There's a 2 meter rule, so basically it's a bit like offside in football. Yeah, so if the ball is not inside 2 meter, you can't be in there. Yeah.
Gotcha. Because I'm wondering why there's never any headers scored. Or any.
It's pretty difficult to do a header because you have to jump up pretty high from the
Yeah.
water.
Well, I think I could do that.
Oh.
Just get on.
Maybe you can come down and you can try.
Yeah. You try it first. Yeah, we like to see that.
I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. That sounds to me scary. It sounds like I could drown. Seriously, that's what would scare me. If you're fighting and then you could just take someone down a little bit longer than you should do.
So you should. That's why you need to hold them back and fight back.
But I was watching some of the highlights of you guys, and if you can look everywhere around that pitch, there's something happening, right?
Yes.
And you're like, oh my gosh, she's just literally tried to drown that person, right?
Yeah,
it's
that's
tough,
right.
and you got we've got utmost respect. KL Sea Games is next year.
Yeah.
Yes.
2017.
Yeah.
So are you all on target to compete in that?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Under 23 though, is it?
I'm sorry?
It's under 23.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, okay.
For women, it's generally an open category.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it. Oh, the football's under 23. That's probably why I thought it was.
Okay.
Oh, well, bring home the gold this time, will you?
Definitely, we would want to.
Okay, so just give anyone a reminder if they got kids where they could where they can go again if they're interested.
There are actually different clubs around Singapore. I think if you search the net for Waterpolo clubs, you can find some names around. So maybe you can just register your kids there, even if it's a girl at age of 8. They can just go there and start to have fun first. You don't have to be very serious about it. At least get the passion going, and from then on you can proceed to the various stages and come and join us when you really.
Yeah, and then who knows, when you grow up, you get the cameras on you.
Yeah.
You get a nation supporting you. You get to wear the nation's flag.
Definitely.
Different class, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the one question I have asked all the Singapore athletes, and I love it when you come on with your shirt on. It's really cool, right? I think it's really. The one question I do ask is, at the start when you get introduced, right?
Yeah.
And it makes me laugh. The referees get introduced, and everyone's like, right? It's funny, right? Everyone's like, all right, okay, let's give them a clap. So the camera's on you, and they say your name, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you give it the high fives down there.
Yeah.
So have you ever practiced looking into the camera? You kind of move. So when they say your name, like Gina Cole, do you not look at the camera and give it there? What? I'll be so doing that. Right, next time you're on, can you come up with practice your move for me? And I just know that you're doing it for red card then, right?
Okay, you'll think about what move to do.
Yeah, when you got your robe on.
Okay.
Can you get us a robe? I really want one. What are you laughing for? I really want one.
You really want one?
I think so, yeah. I think we could put it on in the studio now. I'm not going to wear it at home. It's too hot in Singapore.
Turn the studio into a Bond villain lair.
Yes. Guys, thanks for your time
Thank
today.
you very much.
Thank you.
Have you got any message for the boys?
Message?
Well, because they try to stitch you up. I'm just wondering if there's a way we can kind of stitch them back up. Or a prank that we can do or something like that. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Let's get them back. Nasty boys. All right, have a think. And then because we can do like we're on air. We can do like nice pranks and stuff. Anyway, interesting.
We should call out one of them and prank them right now.
Yeah. Okay. What should we say? What should we do?
I don't know what prank do you want.
Is there a professional water polo league in the world?
Waterpolo league.
Can you become a professional player?
Yes, you can.
Where?
Yeah, Europe maybe.
Okay,
European
big place.
league,
Whereabouts? There's a European league.
Yeah, I think there's a European
Okay, what's one of the top clubs in Europe?
Ooh.
I'm just
Club
thinking.
Teams, yeah.
I'm just thinking I could be a representative of that team.
Yeah.
Give one of the boys a call. and say we've been scouting you for some time now.
Yeah,
really impressed with your gold at the SEA Games. Can you come for a trial?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
But the trial, all you have to do is you got to swim in the Straits, and we'll watch you. We'll watch you from a helicopter. I don't know.
You have to swim head up with the ball all the way from Singapore to Malaysia. Yeah. And then have a goal post on the other side and score it.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Gina and Yu Wang. Thanks for your time. Lovely to have you on the show. Right, I'm going to announce the winner of this Tampines shirt. We've got a drum roll, Nick.
I did.
Got one in the studio already. Right, the winner. Are you looking for one, eh? Yeah, he's like, okay. We haven't really prepared for this. We were giving away not only a Samsung mobile phone, courtesy of our friends at Samsung Sportsflow. We want to hear your best chant. Don't worry, guys, it won't be too long. Right, we're going to closing up. We'll get to the news in a minute. And we can have a picture as well. We'll put it everywhere on Facebook and Twitter. Right? We're giving away this red card number 7 Tampines Rovers signed shirt. And we're going to give it to Nolito Kim. Congratulations. Hang on, I messed up the drum roll. I did it the wrong way around. Just did it the wrong way around, Nick. And the winner is... Nolito Kim. Congratulations, that's Nolito Kim. We'll be in touch with you via Twitter. If you don't respond, you ain't getting it. In the meantime, let's get the very latest sports news with our producer, Nicholas Lim.
Thanks, Andy. We start in golf, where number 1 Jordan Spieth has surged back into contention at the Singapore Open as the competition reaches its final day. The American was as far as 6 shots behind leader Song Yong Han at 1 point, but has since cut that lead to 2 shots. Spieth is currently joint second with China's Liang Wenchong and at 10 under, with Song slightly ahead at 12 under. Turning to football, Hougang United have signed Croatian striker Stipe Plazibat. The Hajduk Split youth product impressed during his trial period, scoring 3 goals and providing 2 assists in 2 friendly games. Plazibat is Haugang's 3rd foreign signing this season, along with Josef Kaplan and Fumiya Kogure. And in the Australian Open, world number 1 Novak Djokovic has won the Australian Open. The Serbian defeated Andy Murray 6-1, 7-5, 7-6. This is Djokovic's 6th Australian Open title.
It's a red card, and he should get 2 red cards. That's got the red card out.
Red Card Sports Radio, the best sports station in Asia.
Coming soon on Barclays Premier League Live. Sunderland versus Manchester City from the Stadium of Light.
Lovely ball is Van Arnholt, tight angle, and what a lovely goal that is from Sunderland. A smash and grab, and Patrick Van Arnholt has squeezed the ball in.
Here comes Delph from distance, goes for goal from distance as well. Oh, what a strike! Fabian Delph. Manchester City lead with one of their first real attacks of the game, and it's a strike from nearly 30 yards.
Watford versus Chelsea from Vicarage Road.
And Watson drives it in, near post, it's in! Watford take the lead, and Ben Watson's corner has caught out England's Joe Hart.
Zuma gets it up in the air, Ivanovic picks it up, chance for John Terry! John Terry for Chelsea in the 8th minute of added time! His first goal of the season! And John Terry has saved Chelsea a point. Who else?
Manchester City versus Leicester City from the Etihad Stadium.
De Bruyne made it something. Crosses back in towards Sterling, who heads home. Manchester City get the breakthrough they want. Raheem Sterling with the goal.
It's an outswinger. It's a solid header into the net. Robert Huth for Leicester City. And finally, a set piece has borne fruit. The corner by Fuchs, out swinging and long, and Robert Huth met it with a thumping header.
Liverpool versus Sunderland from Anfield.
In towards Benteke, it's going to come down. Yeah! Liverpool the level! It's Joe Allen! The substitute has done it! Joe Allen has earned Liverpool a point, surely, in one of the games of the Barclays Premier League season.
Arnholt in the penalty area, can he finish it here? And he plays it across. Jermaine Defoe completes his hat-trick. He is the star man once again.
Bournemouth versus Arsenal from the Vitality Stadium.
Here comes Charlie Daniels down the left-hand side. Daniels, Afobe! It just had to be! Benik Afobe, instant deed course hero. breaks his Barclays Premier League deadlock.
Cross it goes towards Giroud, header won by Dammit up in the air. Giroud's going to win the second ball. It's towards Koscielny, who pokes it home for Arsenal. And it is Laurent Koscielny who breaks the deadlock.
Chelsea versus Manchester United from Stamford Bridge.
Here's Willian. Good cross from the right-hand side, and it's a goal out of nothing. A goal for the replacement. It's Kennedy, the Brazilian, who's got it. His first Premier League goal of the season.
Memphis here for United. Shot block. Rooney! Wayne Rooney is back with a hellacious bang from the edge of the area. Goal Manchester United.
That's all coming up soon on Barclays Premier League Live from Talk Sport.
Enter a new generation of sports. Red Card Sports Radio.
Welcome back. It's the Andy Penders Show on Red Card Sports Radio. We're streaming live everywhere. You know where we're streaming live because you're watching it, so there's no need for me to tell you, is there? What a show we've had for you today. Kyro Amry's been on the show, Joshua Pereira, Gina Ko, Ewing Ng, we've had Dan Cockway, Vikas and Rudy from the Singapore Subbuteo Club as well. We've speculated about what courts, I keep saying courts, they've done well there, haven't they? What Young Lions might be called next season, and we're going with Victoria's Secret's Young Lions. I think that's funny. We did get some exclusive from Amry that he's going to be captain, I think, right? Worth doing, isn't it? On the line now, we gave you an exclusive tip yesterday. Bastia beating Leon. Get in, Alan Bentley.
Yeah, thanks, Andy. Thanks for that. Yeah, they beat them despite going down to 10 men late on as well. So a decent performance by Bastia and Leon. The alarm bell's ringing. I mean, if they were in the Champions League, they did well last season, but the alarm bell's certainly ringing at Leon.
Alan Bentley, the best tipster in the business, on the line from the UK, which means you've had a chance to pore over the Sunday morning newspapers. What jumps out, Al?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of rubbish still being talked about in terms of transfer activity. And in fact, there isn't too much transfer activity. So they're moving on to what's going to happen in the summer with the likes of John Stones, De Griezmann coming to Chelsea, one or two others. Things that I think will happen. I think you'll see Gomez go in the next day from Swansea, probably to Newcastle. There's, of course, Loic Remy. Is he going to join Leicester? There's talk of an injury. And as backup, Leicester are identifying Dwight Gale. But relatively, it's somewhat quiet. I don't know if, I mean, obviously, I can't listen to the show, but Sevilla have just gone 3-1 up against Levante, which takes them up to 5th. And scoring for Levante, Giuseppe Rossi. And a blast from the past, who let's hope he's put his injury problems behind him. He's on loan at Levante until the end of the season. And Juventus top as things stand in Serie A. They're 2-0 up at Chievo just into the second half there. Morata has got 2. Napoli take on Empoli later on. But in terms of the best bet, Andy, I'm going to stay in Spain. It's going to be Sporting Gijon away. Sorry, I'm talking rubbish. It's Celta Vigo. What am I on about? Sporting Gijon away at Valencia. It's Celta Vigo away at Las Palmas tonight, Andy.
Yeah, last night I see Stephen El Shawari scoring on his Roma debut as they beat Frosinone 3-1. He's on loan from AC Milan. Inter have signed Ada as well from Sampdoria. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, of course. You've got it's the Milan derby as well. I think Inter are a price. It always seems a little bit odd. You know, they seem to favour who's in theory the home team when it shouldn't make a blind bit of difference. But Inter are a big price in that one away from home, as it were. So I quite fancy Inter tonight. Although they have, after a great start to the season, they have been somewhat poor. But Milan, you know, they're still ordinary. Balotelli scored for them a penalty in midweek in a cup game. But Milan, Andy, in old money are 13-8 at home. Inter 11-5. Can I just say it's a very sad day over in the UK.
Yeah.
Maybe you've heard, but Terry Wogan has passed away, who in this country is an absolute national institution. And all the radio stations, I mean, I'm not saying this too lightly, but it's almost as if one of the royal family has gone. You know, all the radio stations are playing sad music and tributes to him. But certainly a name that we grew up with, Andy, on the radio and the telly.
Yeah, if you get the chance to YouTube, especially his farewell speech on Radio 2.
I know. I mean, so moving, wasn't it? Because he'd been there for years, and his producer, his long-standing producer, had died with cancer, which is sadly what got hold of Terry in the last few weeks as well. And his leaving speech when he left Radio 2, well, quite literally, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. So a very sad day in many respects, Andy. Let's hope we can brighten the gloom with some of the football coming up.
Yeah, well, 2016's taken a lot of key people away from us.
It has, absolutely, yeah. And in fact, there's an English actor as well. Just to further add gloom to it, a fellow called Frank Finlay has also gone today. But it hasn't been great, with Alan Rickman in terms of the world of music. You had Glenn Frey, had Lemmy, you've got had David Bowie. It has been a dreadful start to 2016.
Difficult to move on from that, Al, but I will try. I was going to link it to Vidic retiring as well, leaving the game, but that's just so bad. Well, in Spain, elsewhere, Barcelona opening up a 3-point lead at the top. They beat Atletico Madrid. They had a couple of men sent off at the new camp. They were ahead already by half-time. Lionel Messi, Suarez on target.
Yeah, they went behind, though, in that one. In fact, I wouldn't say they let me down for a few quid. I backed them at -1, so I got my money back. But it was almost as if when Atletico went down to 9 men that they sort of abided by that unwritten rule not to take the mick out of their opponents, because, you'd have Barcelona to score again against 9 men with 10 minutes to go, wouldn't you, all day long? But it's almost as if they backed off in the closing stages of that one, despite the fact that Madrid are, of course, arguably their biggest rivals for the league, with Real Madrid a few points behind.
What's Diego Godin doing? What's Diego Godin doing on Suarez? They're international teammates.
I know, but that's what happens, isn't it? Sometimes you see these things. Most, when you see international games, you see teammates knocking hell out of each other. I just think that happens, and just because they're international teammates doesn't mean they like each other
That's
either.
true.
And you can imagine Suarez, and I love him to bits. One of the best players I ever saw at Anfield. You can imagine Suarez out there winding players up. So it's not too big a surprise, and perhaps he did his job getting Godin sent off.
Did Luis Suarez play for Liverpool?
Yes, he did, Andy. Of course, yes.
Hey, elsewhere, Real Sociedad beating Real Betis to record only their second win in 9 games. Elsewhere in Germany, Bayer Leverkusen and Schalke making inroads on the Champions League qualifying burst. Borussia Dortmund ate into Bayern Munich's advantage at the top of the Bundesliga. That was on Saturday.
Yeah. What do you reckon about the Cup then today, Andy? You've got Carlisle against Everton. Carlisle have done wonders to return to their home ground of Brunton Park after devastating floods up in that area at the back end of last year. But Everton, they've won just 6 league games all season. 6. Only the bottom 3 have won less. And Martinez is a big price to be the next manager to go. But I think I told you last year that some of the players weren't happy with Martinez and his treatment, particularly with Sylvain Distin down at Bournemouth. And some of the players were going to go to the chairman and say, hang on a minute, what's he doing here? So Martinez at 18-1. Should you fancy an upset today and you fancy Carlisle to win? And 38-5. So, round about 7, just between 7 and 8-1. You might fancy a better bet, which is Martinez to be the next manager to go at 18s, with Van Gaal 2-1 on to be the next one to go. But perhaps that's going to be at the end of the season. Remy Gard, what the hell's he doing? 8-1. Alex Neil 12s, and then Steve McLaren at 16s. But Martinez, the media love him. He's always got time for the media. But I just wonder if the Everton fans are slightly falling out with Roberto Martinez. And should they lose today, and I don't think they will, incidentally, but should they lose today, he could well be on his way.
Bill came right. Is he the type of man to, have that enough conviction about him to do something like that?
I think he's got to, and as I say, I'm telling you for a fact that the players wanted to see him last year. I think he's got to. The fans, there are rumblings of discontent across Merseyside about Martinez. Paul Merson as well. I know he's not, an ex-Arsenal player. He's come out quite vociferously and said, "Look, he's got to go." And you do wonder in terms of some of the players he's allowed to leave. What was Naismith leaving for? You wonder what Lukaku will do at the end of the season. I can't see him being at Goodison at the start of next season. So yes, there are, perhaps for the first time publicly, question marks about Martinez at Goodison Park. But as I say, I think they'll win today, despite the fact they got no Besic, and despite the fact that Robles will be in goal, who is a mistake waiting to happen.
It was pretty much Premier League teams overpowering the teams yesterday, Alan.
Which was great. I mean, I've got to tell you, Andy, I backed all the teams from the higher division against the lower leagues, and you got some tremendous value. And I think, as I mentioned yesterday, the most bonkers price to me of the lot was Blackburn Rovers at Oxford. However you weigh this up, there's 2 divisions between the 2 teams, and Blackburn won and won with something in hand. The only one that let me down was Sheffield Wednesday, and they were, of course, winning against Shrewsbury. But overall, on a betting day, it did me wonders. We got the late goal for Watford. You saw Hull beating Bury. By and large, it was a great day, and I don't see any shocks today, and either Everton or Chelsea. I think Chelsea, I know Carl Robertson pretty well. His wife, Anne-Marie Davis, grew up in Birkenhead. I've worked with her on the telly. There's my bit of name dropping for the day. In fact, her brother is my brother's best mate. But they've had big problems, NK Dons. I know they beat Reading the other week, but they've got Matthew Upson out. For Chelsea, Costa is okay, Pedro okay. Costa has got 6 out of 6 under Hiddink. I think Chelsea all day long will win this one, but sadly, so do the bookies. Chelsea 1-3, MK Dons 12-1, mate.
Yeah, MK Dons up against Chelsea. That's midnight in Singapore time. Carlisle against Everton is 9:30. I guess the only real shock yesterday was West Brom drawing at home to Peterborough, and you've already mentioned Shrewsbury beating Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing that wasn't it about West Brom was Berahino scoring twice and not celebrating. And again, it's odd. Well, I wouldn't say odd, but there seems to be a groundswell of opinion sticking up for him and actually having a pop at both Tony Pulis and the West Brom board about their treatment of Berahino, which seems a little bit off-key. I'm not sure the fans see it that way, but it is odd, isn't it, that they put him in, he scores 2. What are they going to do with him now? Are Spurs going to make a late move, or will he go to Newcastle? Or have Newcastle, as I say, decided to go with Gomez from Swansea? So there weren't too many shocks, but again, as we said the other day, or yesterday, Andy, the fact that pitches these days are so much better sort of negates the impact that the home teams can have in terms of the lower league teams. So the fact that you've got better pitches plays into the hands of the Premier League teams. One thing I would say about Carlisle's pitch, it has had to be totally relaid and it will cut up. So that arguably is one thing that is in Carlisle's favour today. MK Dons, that's a decent pitch, so Chelsea, no problems there. But perhaps there could be an issue or two for Everton as we just await the team news there. You might have it, I haven't got it in front of me. But Everton, that may not play in their favour.
Elsewhere, you've already mentioned the Milan derby tonight in Serie A. I'm just seeing what else jumped out. There's Spanish action as well with Real Madrid taking on Espanyol. You've already said Celta Vigo will beat Las Palmas. They're away from home there. Also action in...
You got France, Saint-Etienne are a big price at home to Paris Saint-Germain. Now, Paris Saint-Germain are by far and away the best team in France, but Saint-Etienne are decent at home. They're going to get a goal head start in that one if you want to play the Asian handicaps. I wouldn't necessarily put you off that one. Paris Saint-Germain away at Saint-Etienne. But finding value today has been hard to come by, Andy. I mean, you've got Udinese at home to Lazio. Lazio it's been win-draw sequence for them. But Udinese have been tailing off. Not much happening, although it's good to see that for me personally, who likes to bet in South America, some of the South American leagues are kicking off again in earnest. So busy all day today, right through to the early hours. But in Holland, you've got Roda. Well, they've kicked off now, haven't they, against Ajax?
Yeah, Ajax leading by 2-1.
Yeah, Roda were getting a goal head start, 2-1 to Ajax.
FC Twente against Utrecht.
FC Twente what?
Against Utrecht.
Well, Utrecht, I think, are a decent price in that one, if memory serves me correctly. They are. Utrecht down at FC Twente. That one kicks off at 3:45 UK time. Ross County at home to Celtic, getting a goal and a half head start. I'm still not convinced about Celtic. I mean, although it's such a poor league. But as I say, today it's one where perhaps battening down the hatches, not too much value, and hopefully we've identified the best value is, to me, Celta Vigo. They've got problems with Nolito. It looks as though he's going to join Barcelona. Now that Barcelona have had that sort of transfer ban lifted, but I do fancy Celta Vigo away at Las Palmas, who've been struggling. And one thing about that game, Andy, Celta Vigo start quickly away from home. You might have a look at an early goal in that one as well for Celta Vigo.
So I just want to touch quickly on the Primeira Liga in Portugal, Al. Boa Vista against Braga.
Well, Braga are one of those teams, the old Arsenalistas. I mean, I like Braga. They always flatter to deceive. Boa Vista, again on the handicap, getting the head start. I can't back Braga. It was good to see last night Sporting Lisbon, who've been the story of the season, eventually getting home 3-2. Narrow victory it was in the end. They got home 3-2. But Porto B playing today. But I think Braga. I couldn't be backing them, Andy. I really couldn't, despite the fact that they are a decent team. I couldn't be backing them away from home. They tend to be much better at home at that sort of quarry stadium. They've got the dramatic three-sided stadium. I can't be backing Braga away from home, it has to be said.
What does the week have in store for you, Big Al?
Well, I'm actually going up to Liverpool for a couple of days, Andy. And then, I'll tell you what it is. It's a big gaming exhibition at ICE, called ICE, I should say, XL. So that means I'll be bumping into a certain John Thompson. Always entertaining to see what he's up to. I know he's an old friend of yours as well, so I'll be bumping into him. And other than that, we'll just have to see how it goes. Putting a few bits and pieces together business-wise, putting this sports betting fund together. That's taking shape. So I'm going to be quite busy, although I am going up to Liverpool for a couple of days on Tuesday and Wednesday.
All right, enjoy your break, Al. Thanks for coming on the show.
That's great. Great show, Andy. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.
Alan Bentley there, the best tipster in the business, and he's already given you one winner this weekend. There's no reason to suggest he can't give you another one. So there you go. That's the end of the show today. Thanks for your company. I think we did well there, Nick, with Khairul Amri and Joshua Pereira.
Yeah, and the Victoria's Secret's Young Lions.
Yeah, Victoria's mate. But seriously, what do you think it is?
I don't know. It really could be something like the Citibank one.
Yeah.
If it's a record deal, it's gonna have to be a pretty big company, and the banks have the money.
Yeah, Citibank Young Lions. There you go. Shall I do a news report like I've just? Should I do it?
I worry that someone might take it seriously and they go, "Oh, Citibank Young Lions."
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll be there on Tuesday for you. Also, good to have the women's Waterpolo team. I'd like to go and watch a live game. I've never seen one. I think it's going to be the same as ice hockey. When you go and you realise just what is going on and just how mental it is, I think you'll get slightly hooked. And also, what we'll do is we'll film the Subbuteo guys as well, right, in action. I think, Nick, we should have our very own Red Card Sports Radio Subbuteo Challenge.
All right. What's on your mind? How should we do it?
We'll play Subbuteo la.
And then the winner gets what? Or the loser gets what?
The cup. What are you on about? I guess the cup.
I don't. Which cup? Coffee cup?
Yeah, I guess this we've got loads of trophies. We're a sports marketing company. We've got loads of trophies.
Right.
Well done to intern Joel as well, though I know we'll be busy throughout the week because we're going to make him work so hard because he's entering into his last month. He will not know what's hit him. He'll be thinking, I'm just winding down my internship. This is when it starts. This is the business end now of the internship. You understand, Joel? This is whether you pass or not. Do you understand, Joel? Good. Does he understand? I can't hear him. Does he understand?
Yes, he does.
He's got a thumbs up. He's thinking, no, I want to wind down. No, this is where we push it. Next week, on next week's show, what have you got, Nick?
Well, we've got what we've already confirmed is a guy named Firdaus, who's if you've read the papers, he is a local coach who somehow scored himself a stint in Thailand.
Brilliant. We'll do a live special event for you on Tuesday, and we'll repeat that on the Andy Penders Show on the weekend. Don't forget, Red Card Sports Radio throughout the week has the very latest on domestic, regional and international football, as well as every single sport. We'll be cutting up the best of this show as well. Do get in touch. We are at Red Card Sports on Twitter. You can follow us on Facebook as well and on Instagram as well. Thanks for your company. We're done. It's beer time. See you later. Bye-bye.
It's a red card.
And he should get 2 red cards. That's got the red card.
Red Card Sports Radio, the best sports station in Asia.
Window.
These latest Preston North End headlines. We'll start with some comments from winger Adam Reach. He says that he's delighted that he's finally started finding his goal-scoring touch for Preston. The winger has scored 3 times in his last